There's nothing more exhilarating than pointing out the shortcomings of others, is there?
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisser Show. Hello, good evening. You're listening to the Wicked Pisser Show. I'm Byron.
And I'm Bumpa.
And it is the 25th of April, 2017.
Surprise! Kind of a last-minute decision on the show.
Yeah, kind of quick. But did you break your mic?
No, just adjusting.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, I got to adjust myself once in a while.
If you're local, you know that it's raining and nasty out. Yesterday,
Sucks.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was not very nice.
So it's proof positive.
It was shorts weather yesterday.
Yeah, I know you were wearing them, and it was a little disturbing.
That's okay.
Quite
I like
frankly.
It.
You look like you were on vacation, though.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the part of spring and summer I like is just
looking like
you're on
vacation.
the shorts and flip flops. Loose shirt kind of guy.
Did you burn that hat yet?
So no, it's a good one. No.
Okay.
The burn it away.
Dear Lord, that was awful.
So we are live, and our phone line is open.
Oh, noticeably absent, of course, Allie.
Allie.
Yeah.
Allie could not be here tonight. School schedule conflict.
We are.
And it was again last minute. So
we are drinking in her memory.
Yeah. So Byron had made a hint earlier today that we might do a show tonight, but then he was tied up all day.
Did we publish it?
So we didn't publish anything. We should. I mean, you want to put something out there?
I guess we should.
We should, right?
Yeah.
So
we might have, like, what?
You do that.
That's one play. That's mine.
You do that. I'll go to Facebook Live.
All right.
And do a hello. We're on speaker. If you pay attention, you'd fucking know.
So if you're...
Customer service at its finest.
Yeah, I suppose in all of that working. Well, we also wanted to give a try to fix up the sound in the studio, see if we can play some tunes. And
the sound is better. And like last week, we got more figured out. We do have it figured out. And the simple solution is we need one more computer. We keep saying about we haven't got another computer yet. So I know we keep talking about people probably think we got like 20 computers in here.
Well,
we don't.
We got 20 screens.
We got more monitors than we do have.
I just got another monitor, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
it's like the Great Wall of monitors now around me. I feel like real radio, man. I'm gonna tell you.
So let's see. If you are on Facebook, you're gonna see us on video in just a second. We're on live now. A quick shout out to our friends at the Black Dog Radio Show. Byron, what's going on, man?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, this is the Wicked Pizza Show. Bumpo, there we go.
What the hell kind of accent was that?
I don't know. Well, I had the backlight, so it was making it all black and shit. Say hello to my good friend, Horny Hillary.
I hate that.
Hi,
I hate that. Every time I walk into that room, I've almost shot it 3 times now.
Yeah.
And one of them was today. Hate it.
So if you are watching this video on Facebook Live, we are live on Spreaker. We're only going to be on video for a couple of minutes, which I probably already stopped because my fingers get all over the place there. But we are on Spreaker Live. Go to Spreaker.com / or backslash, right? What do you call it? Backslash?
Forward slash.
Or forward, whatever the slash. The slash, Wicked Pisser Show.
Yes.
And you will find us.
User / Wicked Pisser Show.
Yeah.
/ live show number 43. I forgot to mention that in the beginning.
Yeah, so go to Spreaker.com. You'll find us, Wicked Pisser Show. You can listen to us live.
Out there.
Yeah. And our phone line is up and at 'em. You can hear us. We can hear you. You might not hear any other sounds, but we will be able to engage in a full conversation. So,
well, we'll see about that.
Well, if it's whether or not it's any like legitimate conversation knows. And like we said, Allie's not here, but we do have some interesting delicacies tonight. We will crack that open after our first break, I think.
Okay.
So finish.
We're gonna get a break.
Yeah, video. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
So, again, so shout out to our friends at the Black Dog Radio Show, as well as the Huber Experience, Bob the Handyman Huber.
Absolutely.
Great show, 15 minutes, the best 15 minutes of your day. Almost daily show. You catch it on Spreaker, only 15 minutes long, and he's fucking funny as hell. And also to our friend Ed Delgado, The Late Night with Mr. Ed. Another great show, great intellectual conversation, and some real good insight. Also, who else we want to give out? A Turning Point.
Turning Point, of course, yeah.
Chasing Company.
They were supposed to come down this weekend and perform at the Studio 5.
Chase had a little mishap up there.
Unfortunately. Yeah. I believe she's doing all right.
Excellent.
I haven't heard anything.
No. But they will be on tomorrow night, I believe, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I just say Eastern Time now, so we don't have to argue about
screw that daylight. It's daylight savings now.
Oh, here we go.
But right now we are on Eastern Bumper Time, and
That's right.
It is 8:33 in the evening on the East Coast.
In the PM.
And that's where we are, in the beautiful Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Yeah, the home of Aaron Hernandedz.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Nice segue there.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit about Hernandedz there.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned something earlier.
I did.
Yeah, a little something.
Yeah, this is from NBC Sports that I got this today.
Oh, boy.
Hernandez lawyer claims of suicide note to prison lover are false. What's his name? Jose Baez.
Yep.
It's a piece of dirt anyways. This guy is the cheesiest, slickest lawyer now. He's the new Johnny Cochran.
Casey Anthony's lawyer or something?
Yeah. Yeah. So he got him off of those, and you know damn well he killed those people.
Yeah.
And the theory of Odin Lloyd's death was because Odin Lloyd knew what was going on with him and was going to out him. And Gangstar, little Aaron there, couldn't handle that. So,
but again, they're going to that. Okay, there's a lot of homosexual athletes out there. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those. I don't know. It's a macho thing. I'm sure it's very hard in the NFL, considering it's a testosterone heavy sport.
It is, but there's one openly gay player in the NFL right now.
There is, but
and a whole shitload of closeted ones.
It took a lot, but they have taken a lot, a beating, if you will, in the locker room and stuff like that. A lot of innuendos and other shit. Big Diesel's on. What's up, Big Diesel? He was seeking the Wang, prison style.
In a world with prison-style sex.
Yeah, baby.
It's all about the anal. That's not us. I'm across the table from him, so... Oh, will you please stop licking?
I'll try not.
Oh, God, knock it off.
Right? But, again, I could see...
Pardon.
I could see it. For him, it was probably more the self-embarrassment. Because in today's professional sports, he would have survived it. You know what I mean? Had he been outed as a gay player. But
not with his...
Him personally, emotionally couldn't handle it.
Quote-unquote gangster lifestyle.
Yeah. That's
You're making
true.
$1 million a year.
It's hard to be badass if you're gay. And
Henry Rollins did that.
Yeah.
He's still a badass.
Yeah.
But he came out.
But it is
what's his name from Judas Priest? Lead singer Rob Halford.
Yeah.
Came out. He was a little weird looking when he came out, so... But he's come back to normal. I mean, everybody goes through those phases.
Oh, it's just a phase.
Yeah. Can you see? Can you feel the blurriness there? According to Baez, the rumors of letters to a gay lover in or out of prison are false. These are malicious leaks used to tarnish someone who is dead. Notwithstanding his ambiguous statement that there were no such letters, representatives on behalf of an individual by the name of Kyle Kennedy continues to advise the media such a gay love letter exists. What he's doing is he's trying to preserve the Hernandez name.
Yeah, because even the jail confirmed that these two were connected, Kennedy and...
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
They were in the same cell for a little bit.
Yeah.
And the guy probably provided him with that K2.
Yeah.
And what's next? Oh, the K2 accusations are false, too.
You need Hernandedz, who is a well-built guy, strong, and you have this guy, this Kennedy kid, who was a scrawny little puke, needed Hernandedz. Kennedy's the bitch in the relationship. I hate to say it this way, but as far as when you're in prison, you need someone to go to bat for you, or you're gonna be really in.
Ooh,
I know, right? But yeah, all right.
there you go.
But I just think that in a prison situation, you find friends where you can find friends, and that's what those two did. You get the Kennedy kid; he's only in for another year,
Right.
While Hernandez has life.
Sousa Baranowski is no
right. But with
bag of...
Hernandez being in for life, and this other kid, scrawny kid, just being a short term, he's just trying to make his way until his time is up. But yeah.
Big Diesel. Every Tarzan needs a Jane.
Yeah.
Or Jim.
Oh! All right, yeah.
Yeah, they're yelling in the showers.
Don't drop. So.
Now, I've got a theory behind the whole thing. We've got Baez right now running around saying everything is untrue.
Yeah.
We have Hernandez, who gave away all of his shit before he did this and made himself nice and comfortable with a bit of drugs and offed himself. Hernandez is probably... Well, this is my theory.
Uh-oh.
So this is... now, we all know that his conviction, the Odin Lloyd conviction, can be set aside.
Yeah.
And that's what Baez is running at the courts right now with that.
Oh, yeah, because if he can miraculously get the overturned, then there'll be the lawsuit following that, I'm sure.
Not only that.
But he clears the name, and he makes himself worth that much more. If he gets Casey Anthony off that, and then gets Aaron Hernandez off 3 murders altogether.
But there's also a lot of money involved. The Patriots are now going to have to pay out his contract to his next of kin.
Yeah.
So Hernandez saw the writing on the wall. This guy was going to spend the rest of his life in jail for murder. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't refute the stuff that he had done. Well, his daughter now is going to is going to be set for life.
Yeah, and I think that's important, though. I think he may have seen
it is
that.
Too.
Like you said, saw the writing on the wall.
But what about the Lloyd family? Mm-hmm. Not that he was any saint either, or they were. I'm just saying, Hernandez took someone else's life.
Yeah,
Hernandez paid for it with his own, guilt. But I'm thinking Baez may be slightly behind this.
Right.
How is Hernandez going to figure this out? Yeah, he's a college graduate, but he was a football player.
Yeah.
He took a lot of hits to the head, okay?
Did you see that? The family donated his brain to science for that particular research.
Hey, big dog's in the room.
Oh, yo hoes. Well, what's up, man? Big Dog from Black Dog Radio Show is on listening to us. You know what? Why don't I go into that, right?
Yeah, you can pull that one up. While he's looking that up, I'm going to let you know our drink of the evening.
Yes, I am so happy this is out.
It's summertime. Line and Kugel's Summer Shandy. As I said, it's like lemon meringue in a bottle.
It's good. It's one of my favorites, no doubt.
As soon as I said that, Bumpa gagged. He was like, "Oh no, I don't think so."
Well, because you're comparing it to
lemon meringue pie.
No, it doesn't. To me,
it's the lemon meringue pie of beers.
I see what you're saying. I do. But I'm just. I thought you were like connecting the taste. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, when I open that thing, it's right in front of my face, and you hear, psh, and you get that little fizz right on your face.
I like the I like Shock Top. I'm a Shock Top fan. They have a lemon shandy too, and fucking really good.
I'll have to give that a try. Well, I can do it now.
Quick.
There we go.
Taking the country by storm. The Black Dog Radio Show.
Because once you go black, you never go back.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Allie here to refute that.
Not true. Not
Big
true.
Diesel had a chick named Sandy last summer. Is it the same? Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and no. Well, it's wet. Oh, that was.
Oh, Sandy last summer, is that the same? Yeah, Sandy is a little Sandy. But the whole prison thing. God bless anybody who ends up in prison. I mean, I'd walk in, and as soon as I walk in the door, this is what you're going to hear.
I'm McLovin. Woo! I am McLovin. Woo!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're just going to give up. Just don't kill me. You know, I don't know. That's all I ask.
I mean, you might hear a high-pitched scream from me, because I'm not going to fare well in prison. I have delicate hands, okay? That's...
Oh, they'll all know. Oh, can you rub it for me?
No. No.
Come on now. Come on. Oh, shit. But, and I do have a couple of dirty topics tonight. But... couple of dirty topics.
A couple of dirty topics?
Couple. We like to go off that, but it might be too soon. Is it too soon? Am I going off track too fast? One thing, we talked about it. This is something that came up in conversation with us recently. A girl, right? So you make it out with her. You're doing whatever. You're getting your game on with her. Okay, you're having a.
Oh my.
Yeah, whether it be on the couch, in the car, on the bed. I'm not good prison material. You're right about that, Black Dog. It's not many people would make it. Oh yeah,
Grumpa.
Yeah. Don't even get me started.
Hey, Herbie, how are you?
Well, I almost did a U-turn yesterday. I went from being a cunt and grumpa in like the first 5 minutes I was at work. I was like, oh, but today was better.
Really?
Yeah.
It was awful for me.
The finger stench. That's what we want to call it. Finger stench. You when you're playing around
Your
with a
fingers
chick.
stink?
When you're playing around with a chick.
Okay.
And you do the sniff test.
I don't think I've ever had a problem with that.
No? You never had a girl that's like,
once.
No?
Once.
The,
it was. I'm going to go with fragrant.
fragrance? So,
Fragrant.
oh, I got you.
Yeah. To be polite, yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, but it's like, I don't know. There's some, I've heard drama stories about that. And, hey, Ed, what's going on, man? I've heard drama about that. Like, I mean, one guy goes down on a girl. He gets out of the car. Oh, what the fuck? And they're making out in the car. Yeah. Hey, the girl's crying because he's, like, making a scene. They're in a parking lot at a nightclub. And he gets out making, that fucking, you fucking stink. Right? And she's crying and shit. And he's like, oh, that's fucking gross. Oh, Mr. Diaz, if your finger smells, it was probably in her ass. Oh. Yeah, I guess you do make sure you get the right double, two in one in the pink, two in the stink.
You started early tonight, didn't you?
I guess. Why not just get right into it?
Is that you, the Minuteman?
Hey, don't get right into it. I didn't mean to make the Minuteman. Just get to it.
He's the one bump a chump?
The bump a chump, yeah. The one bump.
That's right. In a world where Bumpa runs free. No, that's just not right.
But what do you do? All right, you're having a moment. You're making out with the chick. Maybe she's hot. Okay, yeah. She's hot. You're getting the game on with her. Blah blah blah. And then it's just this odor happens. What do? You just end it right there? I mean, say you got full boner and everything going at this point. You're full speed ahead. You just. Fuck it, get up and go.
You blow it!
Right? Oh, no doubt. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but you know what I'm getting at? I mean, how do you just back out of that?
You can't.
You can't. I mean,
you have to power through it. Did I just say that?
Yeah, I'm thinking you could come up with something like a
crap on deck that could choke a donkey.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines. Actually.
Hey,
Mr. Ed is with me. Carry on with the mission.
So yeah, Black Dog says, I always share the scent with my buddies. Here, smell my finger.
See, the problem
carrying
is,
Big Dog.
Kelsie walked into a stinky vagina chat.
Oh, that's right. I mean, stinky vagina. What do you do? You know, it's and what I'm trying to say though is that you're in the mood, like you're almost there. You're ready to do the do, and then you just realize how
do the do. Really?
Yeah. What else do you want to call it? Bang. All right. You're ready to bang. You're ready to bang, and you discover that the pussy's like a can of dead fish. Somebody like fish that was left on the counter for a week, you know what I mean? And just, yeah, right. So, you know, so what do you do? You just like, forget it, walk away?
I was hungry, not anymore. And I just made that whole bowl of tuna fish, too.
Now, like a Diesel or, a Big Dog, would you just walk away? You get in the mood and everything with that. You just say, hey, no, fuck it, I can't do it. You know, I want to know, like, do you finish the job? Oh, that's why you don't fool around with hookers. Yeah, you gotta watch those hookers. Oh, yeah. Oh, lot lizards that Big Diesel will call them. Some of those lizards must.
I watched a news show. It was Dateline or 2020, one of those, and it was about a couple of girls who had been kidnapped and forced into prostitution, and they put them over the. I'm sorry, we have to interrupt the show with a breaking comment. Shove some cigarette butts up your nose and plow forward.
Wow. Kelsey's smart move right there, take it to the shower. Sure. Know, tell you want to role play and break out the
do it in the shower, and then what happens when you pull out a pressure washer?
Oh. But see, then there's also the thing that, you know, your dick or your finger's going to stink for a week. You know, it's like, yeah, you have...
Where are you hanging out? Good Lord.
Hey, you ask any guy who's had a fishy-ass chick, the finger's going to stink for more than a few minutes, man. You'll be in the bathroom bleaching and everything.
If you use nothing but Ivory soap, you know, maybe, but...
Oh, yeah, but I mean, you know, that's the bad part, okay? If you have to go into the bathroom and start using Ajax and shit, okay, that's where we're going to get the problem, you know?
You're just rubbing off layers of skin.
Kelsie, am I right? If I have to go in and pull out the powdered Ajax and give myself a good scrub, maybe a couple of Brillo pads or something, is that a problem? I mean, and, you know, the girls realize this is a problem, you know? And that's another thing. If she's used to being stinky, she doesn't know. She's just like, well, that's what a badge is supposed to smell like. Big Diesel Clorox. Yeah. Well, I did have a tan by Clorox my fingers. But I don't know. It's just one of those things. He sneaks off to Hurricane Betty's in the afternoon. Yeah, that place is gross.
Never been there.
Been there once for a bachelor party for a buddy a dozen years ago. And, 10 years ago. I won't. I told you many times I don't want to go back. I have no interest in going up. It was disgusting. But hey, to everyone each their own, I guess, right? I mean,
how bad can it be?
I don't see. That's where you and I differ. I mean, how, you know, the dumpier, the more interested you are to go just to see it. You know, it's just like,
well, it's like a, I don't know. Oh, yeah. But, see, I've got that. I've got a. I put your phone on record.
Yeah.
Well, after you had some stinkage. And this is what I got.
What the fuck is
scraping that off?
The line is open. The Skype number is 774-314-7044. Again, it's 774-314-7044.
You know, I finally memorized that.
Yeah, surprise. Yeah.
Just because I had to dial it 11 times. It was
probably still don't know your own work number yet, but I was gonna think the fact you had to think about it for a minute.
Well, which one? There's a few.
Oh, okay.
But
you know, I guess the stink. I know. They get that way from wiping wrong. Well, I guess you'll wipe wrong. Instead of going from front to back, you go back to front. Yeah.
Well, hence the bidet.
The girls always have to go front to back.
Hence the bidet.
Yeah. We should buy one of those portable ones. Get one on Amazon before we go out there to the fest.
Oh, I'm going to need one.
We should
get one of them sports bottles with the long nozzle, just to yeah. Ooh, hey, be interesting to have heated one. But.
Thanks to the guys at work, I do have another $1 million question.
Ooh.
Well, not really in relation to $1 million, but we kind of talked about it before. It is a topic we've had. Is it proper etiquette to give her a heads up, or just to blow in her mouth? The look I'm getting. Do you say something?
You have to,
or you just let it go?
You have to, because if she doesn't want it. Remember, she's on the receiving end.
Yeah. It's polite.
If she doesn't want it,
it's polite.
She's going to get up and all over you. So it's coming back. It's like a boomerang. I guess.
Black Dog has a garden hose out in the outhouse for you. Kelsie, Summer's Eve. But yeah. Do you? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking because I think maybe some guys just, nope, let it go. They like the surprise. So some guys might get turned. Some guys might get turned on.
So let me get this here. Big Diesel says, "Blow as you shout, touchdown Bears."
So there we go. All right, here. This is the moment, right? Touchdown Bears! Oh yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I think some guys might have that sense of excitement to.
That's excitement.
To some guys, yeah, like
what sick bastards are you?
Rizzo, he would love to just like.
Well, Rizzo's not right.
There are guys out there who find that moment of, bada bing, bada boom. They're one time that they can completely be trashy on girls. The exception to the rule type thing. And there is a call coming in.
Oh my. Good evening. You're calling the Wicked Business Show. What's your name? And where are you calling from? Hey, Kelsie. How are you?
Kelsie feeding the conversation tonight. Good. So glad to hear from you, dear. We are awesome. The real question is, how are you? Doing good? There's a positive outlook. So, you heard our filthy badge conversation.
Oh, well, welcoming Kelsie. Okay, see, that's a problem with underpowered computers.
But, your take on that?
They can't hear her.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I didn't touch any buttons this time.
I don't for once, huh?
Oh, this is bad news. Bad news.
Speakers. Talk for me, Kelsie, will you? Oh, she's not even there, right? Kelsie.
I am. Hello?
Oh, you're gone and done
Hello?
it.
Well, I hope she didn't hang up. I hate when they hang up. Kelsie, you still there? Okay, just there. All right.
But he hates when they hang up.
Because they do when they don't hear me for like a minute. All right.
Well, we thought that we had this figured out.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, she can't hear us.
Oh, yeah.
No. And I'm betting the rest of the world can't hear us, too.
Oh, it's funny. You did the test and everything works just fine.
Well, you know what? Kelsie.
Kels, there you are. Hello. Yeah. Let's see.
You know what? I could have Kelsie call in on the bat phone.
Yeah, but that's not really solving a problem.
Well, it is for the people so that Kelsie and I can have a conversation while you work hard.
No, because I need her to talk in order to...
Oh, so ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
welcome
Kelsie.
to Backstage with the Wicked Business Show.
Hi.
Hi. So, all right.
Okay.
And now we can't hear it. I was just getting interested in that, too. Well, I'm sure the rest of the world can't hear it either.
Unbelievable. Oh, there we go.
Well, he's trying to fix that.
Yeah, you might as well if that works. Hold on 1 second.
She could hear, well, I'll get in that someone could hear for a second. And that seems to be the problem that we're having a lot.
Miss? Kels?
All right,
Kels, you still there?
Hello.
You here?
I am.
Oh.
I'm here.
All right. I think, can everybody else?
Can everybody hear her?
Can you hear me now?
I think so. Our output shows they can.
Hear my opinion?
Oh, let's see. I think so. Let's see if that works. But
we're going to try it one more time, and then we're going to go to the backup bat phone.
So what is you guys, can you hear her, Kelsie, now? Kelsie, talk for us, please.
They can't hear her.
Yeah.
He is. That's where he does his best work.
Oh, stop it.
It's true. Herbie knows that. Herbie monitors the amount of time that you're in there.
Oh, that's good for him.
He's got you on the clock. Now we sound fucked up.
Oh, so, yeah, let's just see. Hold on one second. The gray slider.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it up all the way?
It's up all the way.
Kels, there we go. So, okay, so I think it's better. Yeah, well, so I don't know if it's going to get it much better than that right now.
We're pinning the needle there, too.
Yeah, turn that down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, for too loud for some of you folks. Why don't you give Byron a call on the bat line over there, and I don't know, we'll see how that works.
It's not Grumpa now. It's Dumpa.
Oh, God.
Thank you. All right, give us a call on the bat phone there.
You can turn that down a little bit.
Yeah,
great.
Turn that down a lot.
Not too much, because I'm doing...
Oh, no.
There we go. Well, there.
It's at 0.
Oh, well, you're still running out there, buddy.
I know. Well, there's something... I think that we're all sounding kind of messed up.
We weren't before.
It's now already distorted.
We are now. It wasn't before. But hold on. There we go. Probably right there.
All right.
There we go. All right. That's better. So, sorry about that, folks. It's still a work in progress. There's one more computer that we don't have. At some point we will, and that is going to take care of the problem. But
I love...
The sound is better.
All right, sounds
all right.
better, yeah. I'm going to get... okay, well, apparently...
Hi, Lily, how you doing?
Kelsie's in a bad area, and
No, okay.
the call could be completed. So...
But, so, okay, to continue with that question, though, it's, without continuing, unfortunately, with Kelsie, do you let is it proper etiquette to give a warning before you bust your nut? Or not? It's simple. You know, in all fairness, though, do you think some guys enjoy that fact of just not saying a word and just letting it?
There are some check, touch the wang, check. Can you hear me now?
hand check.
All spoken for. Got a beer in one hand. Let's give this a try.
So yeah, so it is. Do you other people think guys are okay with just not saying a word and just letting it go? Some guys I think get turned on by not giving a warning or a heads up. Some guys just bitch.
Those are the sick masochistic people. So we're talking Rizzo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, people
fits in perfectly.
Like that have that who see that small window of opportunity to just, you know, I guess mistreat a woman that way. Like not all the time, just that's that one exception, a few minutes, like, you know, when guys like to slap a girl across the face with a dick. You know? Boom, slap, cock slap. Right across the face.
I don't have a sound effect for that. Well, Kelsey's back with us.
It's a decent.
Sorry, I couldn't help but saying that.
A black dog says it's a decent thing to do. Just letting it go is very rude and disrespectful. Absolutely, I agree. I just think it's, you know, there's some guys out there that, like you said, you know, there's that sadistic type that just they see it as the exception to be insulting or rude, you know, over a woman. That's my moment. Sing froze and let it blow while you have a handful of air.
Okay, can I comment on this here?
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, first of all, can they hear me?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it sounds that way. It looks that way.
Yeah.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, I love you. All right.
He's going to start blowing in your ear next.
Sorry. So if I break up a little, it's just because I'm touching myself. No, anyways. So I think that there are two different situations to that. I think there are some times that it's okay to just grab her by the back of the head and shove her mouth down on it. And I think there are other times where you should give a warning. Okay?
Yeah.
I think if you're having if you're having just like fuck sex, just like wild, like throw you up against the wall, or just totally impulsive, just rip your clothes off sex, then it's totally okay. Like, yeah, that's it. Face fucker till you blow your load.
Like fuck like a bunny sex kind of stuff?
Absolutely. I think if it's the first time that you guys are making love, oh, how sweet, you know. I think then I think it's a turn on to a girl at that point when you're like, oh my God, you're going to make me come, you know.
Oh, nice.
Because it's all lovey-dovey and ooh-ah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there are those times, yeah, right. There's that time, those moments, like you said, okay, yeah, you say, hey, oh my God, I'm going to come, you know. But then there's that, like, the hot passion, you know, the slam bam sex that you're talking about. Like, you know, like you said, just grab her head and just, you know, just ram it into her.
Absolutely.
Right? You know, just, what they call a skull fuck, right? Just skull fuck the crap out of her. And
absolutely. See, that's when I show my talent, you know?
Yeah, right. And just,
Good God, is that?
I don't know. Yours, or maybe she's getting messages or something.
Yeah, could be.
But yeah, there are those moments, those tense moments, like you said. Just you know, you don't say nothing because you're just going like animals and just, you know, just I guess. But raw, yeah, there you go. And Gizzard says it best: raw sex versus love making. You know, and it is, and as Big Dog said earlier, it's kind of rude not to give a heads up or a warning. But as Big Diesel says, I'm just lazy to warn them. So.
See, me, I just look at it as a job well done.
Yeah. Well, that was the mission, right? I mean, well, that was the mission. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
And listen, the whole thing is this. If a girl is sucking your cock, or if you guys are having sex or whatever, usually the goal of that is for you both to get off. Okay, so you're gonna know that someone's gonna come sometime. And so if you're down there and you're sucking his cock and he looks like he's having a good time and it's feeling good and his cock is rock fucking hard, and you can feel it throbbing in your mouth, guess what? He's ready to come. You know? You guys have that little vein on your cock, like on the bottom of your cock, that as soon as you're ready to come, you can feel that vein just throbbing. So that gives us a warning anyways.
Well, there was, a buddy of mine was telling me about a chick one time that, known to be like the best head ever. And just,
Her name was Kelsie?
Yeah, pretty close. But, yeah, something like that. But was supposed to be like the best head ever.
I come with references, okay?
No, wait, but this one is like worse. Like, she's the best blowjob ever, but you can't bust in her mouth. And I'm like, well,
and that's not the best. That's not the best blowjob.
That's not right, right? Yeah, I mean, it's like get me all worked up, right? Why would a girl do that? I mean, that's not right. Suck me, but don't blow. I mean,
that's like eating a Twinkie and
then?
spitting out the cream.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like, what are you down there for? If I can't bust nut, don't get your mouth off there. Come ride me or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like really. Seriously.
Look,
would you eat an Oreo and scrape out all the white stuff? Never.
Oh, they go hand in hand, right? Oh,
absolutely.
But and now there's another question.
Black Dog's typing with his tongue now.
Gizzard typing with his tongue.
Gizzard. Sorry,
well, got his mind going with Kelsie now.
I was going to say, Gizzard's probably so happy right now because this is like the first time he's heard my voice in like a month.
Oh, yeah, he's having a good old time. Ooh, my Kelsie's on. Oh.
So, hi, Gizzard, baby. Mwah, mwah.
Oh.
I got a boner.
Did you hear that?
Okay.
Oh.
So now here's my comment about stinky vagina.
Ooh.
Okay, so when a woman is going out on a date, or she's going to get laid, or she's going to whatever, most women, well, at least most women I know, they take a shower, they shave their legs, they trim up their vagina, they, make sure they're all squeaky clean.
So basically do a little gardening.
Absolutely. So now here, if you are fooling around with the chick and you go down on her and her vagina stinks then, imagine what it's going to be like if you moved in with her and had to do it in the morning. Because if she stinks after she already prepped and was prepared for this, imagine if she wasn't ready.
Right. Oh, that's a good point.
All I really have to say about this is
holy shnikes.
I know. I'm sorry you can't hear the sound effects there, Kelsie.
Mouthwash for when they get the nut. There you go. Right, going with the morning after. Okay, the morning after. Maybe she gave you, maybe you got 2, maybe 3 good blowjobs over the night, right? And then in the morning, she's gonna want to kiss you. Byron's eyebrows are like alarm sounding now.
Holy shit balls, Gizzard says.
Yeah, I mean, so
do you guys kiss a girl after a blowjob?
I can't. No. Well.
You blew it.
I don't know if I could. Oh.
Like after she sucked your dick, you won't blow her? You won't kiss her?
No. Think about how many guys would suck. I mean, some. I know. It's another question. If every man was a contortionist, would they give themselves a blowjob? There you go. How many guys would? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't, but it gives you call me a liar. No, I cannot. I don't think. No. I wouldn't.
You really wouldn't kiss a girl after she
I see that, and it's just like the mouth is coming towards me. It's like, oh no, avoid.
Exactly. I thought you were the perfect man for a while.
I know. I'm so disappointed now.
I've now found your downfall.
Gizzard says liar. He's very
Now
squeamish.
what's wrong with you?
I've noticed that.
How about you, Byron?
I've noticed that he's very squeamish.
I noticed that he avoids the question.
I avoid very well. I dip, duck, dodge, dive, and I can dodge a wrench. I can dodge a ball.
But do you kiss a girl after she's blown you?
Not after completion.
All right.
There's
See, and I just don't get it. I don't understand that because here's the thing, right? Like, okay, so if a guy's down eating my pussy, okay, and like, I would kiss him. That's my own vagina. I know it's clean. I know whatever.
But the guy's not going to go down for seconds after completion down there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there, a lot of fetishists out there who...
Big Diesel kiss him is the first step to banging.
But if a guy's like eating me out, I want him to like continue kissing me. I'm not gonna want him to stop kissing me just because he ate my.
There's a difference, though. Okay, there's a difference.
Why? There is a huge difference, actually.
Well, yeah,
a woman is totally different. That's like inside. It's always wet. It's always juicy. It can be, I mean, it's different.
Yeah, you're right. A
penis all outside. That's clean. Once you wash that thing, it's washed.
Yeah, but you don't have a mouthful of sperm. There's a difference. It's just
all right. Hold on. All right, so I understand. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So are you saying that you wouldn't kiss a girl after you've ejaculated in her mouth, or? Like, what if she just went down on you and you didn't get off?
If I didn't get off, I probably could kiss her. I'm all right, but like as Byron said, after you finish...
Then I can understand that.
Yeah, after you finish, it's different. It's like, you're going to come up with a whole mouthful of slop.
And snowball your ass.
Yeah.
I heard... all right. That happened to a friend of mine. And he came to the bar afterwards. And the kid was shaking. I'm telling you, this guy was. He did a shot of Jack, followed it up quickly with another shot of Jack, and then drank an entire beer faster than I've ever seen him drink a beer before. And like, I thought you were with so and so, and he's like, yeah, I was. I'm like, well, what do you mean you were? I'm not going back. Well, what happened? I don't know.
She snowballed me.
And I'm like, what do you mean? And yeah, that was the first time. Oh no, he described how it would happen, and I mean he went into great detail doing the and then he goes, and then all of a sudden she comes up to kiss me, and I'm like, I don't know, and then she pushed it all into my mouth, and then some guy in the back of the bar yells, "Snowball!" And I just was like, oh. And I drank my beer very quickly after that. And at that time I was smoking, so that's when I decided that was the time to go outside and have a cigarette,
Gizzard and Diesel there clearly cut from a different cloth. They're confused by a dilemma on this. Big Diesel's like, no, swallow first, then kissy. I just can't. I don't know. I mean, what's your theory on that?
I got mouthwash in my bathroom.
Right now, right? Say like it happened right now. Okay, your girl went down on you, boom, gave you something, whoever. All right, so finishes you off, comes right back up. Honey, give me a kiss. Hold on a second, run into the bathroom. Yeah, leave a little extra mouthwash in your mouth as you go to kiss her.
Or you keep a bedpan with a bottle of mouthwash nearby.
I have to be honest with you. I mean, I definitely understand that. I get the whole after finish thing.
Yeah.
I actually literally, like normally, like in my bedroom, keep like a cup and a little travel mouthwash.
There you go. All right. So then you're taking that extra step to rinse it out. All right. That would be different. Okay. If you said, okay, and you're looking it over, you got a cup of water or mouthwash, whatever, swallow it down or whatever, you spit it out, whatever you do, that is, it's a little bit different than coming right up after the guy just finished in you and say, hey, give me a kiss, your mouth is, kind of cottonmouthish, not really cottonmouth, gully,
Well, yeah, no, it is anyway.
Give me a close line. I'm like,
Num, num, num.
Yeah. Nah, that's not going to happen, But,
I got voodoo.
Well, it is anyways. I mean, like, I don't know about other girls, but I have to take, like, a sip of something anyways, like, right when I'm done. Because, so, like, obviously the world can tell that I'm a swallower. And...
Oh, swallow. What's the problem with that? Hey.
There is nothing wrong with that. My mother told me it is not polite for women to spit.
But I guess I conflict. The gurgling noise. But,
sorry,
Tiger Lily, she agrees with you as far as
I need another beer.
why, what's wrong with the kissing part and all that after the guy's gone down on you and vice versa. I can understand that to a degree, but like I said, for most chicks, I would assume, I'm not coming back up with a mouthful of residual. Okay, so it's that's where it's different.
Well, I think that depends.
Right, and I understand that depends, but even though for most, I still think the amount is different. Than the amount of discharge from a female is different than a discharge from a male.
Unless she's biologically, as Ronnie Munn from the Howard Stern show would say, a squirter.
Hey, listen, I don't know. I've sent out some pretty incriminating pictures of my bed sheets afterwards.
Tiger Lily, rinse and kiss, right? Water in the bedroom. Gizzard, just hope no one pisses in the bedpan. Oh, boy.
Man.
That's fucking wrong.
Even after I had that heart attack there, they're like, oh, no, here's a bedpan. I'm like, that's not happening. I mean, sorry. Someone said bedpan. That's all I thought about.
Oh, we should take... Did I do the disclaimer yet? I didn't do that, did I? Oh. Hold on one second, Kelsie.
Have. The Wicked Pisser Show is not responsible for erections lasting more than 4 hours or for blindness from squirting semen. And stupidity is your own fucking fault, and if you get laid tonight or a blowjob, you're welcome. This also fucking show is a Studio 5 production.
Oh, big deal. Let's give the truckers next to me a treat. Have Kelsie give some moans. Oh. Kelsie, you up for a little moaning, or are you able to right now?
Always.
All right, so let's.
Does someone want to help me moan?
Oh boy,
I gotta get a beer.
I gotta get a beer. Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, a little blow in the ear, and pull you close. Little, right below the earlobe. Right. I mean, I'm sure that's what Gizzard would want to. Just right below the earlobe, and ooh, I like that. Oh. There you go, Diesel. Just for you. Oh. Oh. There you go. That's a good one. That's the one the Black Dog Radio Show will not miss. Oh, shit. So, Diesel, I hope that helped you a little bit. I don't know if it was loud enough, but I'll make it up to you. We can blast some other moans we got in stock over on the shelf.
And now, for everybody that just heard that, though, right? Now, if that was me faking it, imagine what I sound like in reality.
Oh, Jesus. Right. Ooh, Gizzard, I'm spent. Oh. But, yeah, do we want to take a quick break here? Or?
I think after that, I think everybody needs a quick break.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Can you guys really stand up right now?
I can. I
am standing.
He is standing, and he had to. But I don't know if he had to go get some ice or something because he ran out pretty quick. Because
because every time I look in the damn thing, I got penis ice cubes. Allie left him here.
Oh yeah, we have big tray, 2 trays of penis ice.
I should never have showed those to her.
Oh, you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, just pull the football out.
So before we go to break, right?
Yep.
I have have a trivia question for you guys.
Oh, go for it.
And then you can go to break and
Okay.
think about it and see if you can actually come up with the answer.
Okay.
What is the only word in the English language that has every vowel and they are in order?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Repeat that one more time for our listeners, and now.
Okay. What is the only word in the English language that has all of the vowels and they are in order?
Okay.
You know, like A, E, I, O,
Yep.
U, in case people didn't know what the order was.
Hey, I was hooked on phonics, okay?
Oh. All right. We're going to...
You got to play a long one?
We're going to play Sin. What's the name of that song? Shit. Oh, after all that. Hold on a second. See It Now.
All
by
right.
Sin.
That's Nikki Sin, a friend of the show out of Metro West in his band Sin. They play a lot of the Kiss cruises.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
They open up for Kiss, as a matter of fact. And Nikki's allowing us to use his music, and he's going to get us some more. You're listening to The Wicked Business Show. I'm Byron.
I'm Bumper.
And we have Kelsie on the phone. We'll be back after this.
Believe it.
like that? You like that, right? All right.
You're listening to the Wicked Pizza Show. If you're not listening to us, you don't know what the fuck you're missing.
No, that's right. That's the Wicked Pizza Show here, folks. And that was Sin. Yeah. And that was also Allie moaning. I had to continue that on because Big Diesel said Kelsie got a bit of applause on that last one from her little moan. That was pretty good. Just Polo Gizzard. What am I missing there? Oh, water sport. Water in the bedroom. Got it. But is Kelsie still on the line with us?
Hi. My name is Eugene. And when I'm not listening to the Wicked Pizza Show,
Hello.
I like to listen to A Turning Point on Wednesdays and Saturdays on Spreaker.
That was our friend Eugene doing a little promo for
The Turning Point.
The Turning Point.
Which will be on tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Eastern, yeah.
Also, going to give a shout out to, we didn't talk yet about her, Tammy Tucci. Our friend Tammy Tucci, the social media maven. You'll find her on Twitter, Tammy, T-A-M-I, underscore Tucci, T-U-C-C-I. She's on Twitter a lot. She does what they call scopes. She's on Periscope. And she is a member of the Whack Pack, friend of Medicated Pete. From the Howard Stern Show.
That's just we're going to have him on an upcoming show.
Yeah.
Medicated Pete is going to give us a call. We're going to sit down and talk with him for a good 10 or 15 minutes. He's extremely busy on one of his whirlwind tours of the Eastern Seaboard. He's
constantly going from one show to another.
He's on different shows. He's also he's touring as a spectacle, I guess.
He's out and about.
Yeah, he goes to comedy clubs and just people applaud and he signs autographs.
Are we going to be doing a dollar store delicacy tonight, or
we could?
We do have.
We do.
What we have our the caviar.
We do.
Oh gosh, I heard about that.
Caviar, yeah, but we're talking like $1.89 caviar, Kels.
Yeah, I know. I heard that is horrible.
And we have this chicken spread, which again, as you said, Underwood, which is the same company that makes the deviled ham. So you would expect it would be decent, but again, for $1.80, you never know.
Don't we have anything really good to eat?
Well, no, that would defeat the whole purpose here.
No, it wouldn't.
And then followed by some $1.25 hot sauces.
Oh, yeah.
New Orleans garlic herb hot sauce. And
so you want to do the chicken salad?
Red pepper. Want to do the chicken salad one? His face is fucking priceless.
What does it look like?
And Byron is always wondering why he has belly issues.
It's because Bumpa keeps bringing me to weird places. Steve.
Hey, you got to live on the edge a little, right? I mean,
all right, I'm going to try this live. I didn't get a chance to record it earlier, so hang tight 1 second.
And now, it's time for Dollar Store Delicacies with the Wicked Pizza Crew.
Nicely done.
Give that a try.
That was good. So do we want to put this on something, or?
Yeah, I guess. Well, you entertain the people.
Oh, we can just use the pretzel sticks.
I'm not using pretzel sticks. Those pretzel sticks been like here 2 weeks.
So I'm sure they're still good.
I don't eat that shit after 2 weeks.
Oh, please.
All right, well, you know what? I got scoops over here.
Okay, that works.
What is it? Were they pretzel chips?
Pretzel sticks, yeah.
Okay, so he's saying, I won't eat those pretzel chips after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But he's ready to put chicken spread in his mouth that's been on the shelves probably for 2 years.
Yeah, probably. But, yeah, that's him for you.
But we know that it's sanitized for our protection, right?
No? We'll assume it was.
I'm a little worried.
I mean, look at now. You take it out of the wrap. Look at that.
It's the mystery
It
can.
looks like industrial canning. You know, it's got a. Let's see. What's the?
It's the mystery can.
Yeah, I think November 16th, 2020. Okay.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
That's equivalent to like fresh as yesterday.
That's still fresh.
Yeah. So
Okay, what is it that we're eating?
We're eating Underwood white meat chicken spread.
Okay.
Okay, you heard that
That
open.
sounds like something my mom would eat on crackers.
Ooh, Bumpa made a weird look.
Yeah, you can go first.
Let's do. Oh, Jesus!
Give it a smell. I'm thinking there's going to be a grainy texture to this.
It's smelling like a condensed can of chicken soup.
That's a good way. Yeah. I can detect the graininess here. And you know what? Anytime I see this stuff in a can, the way it's in there, you know, it was like in a semi-liquid form when they squirt it in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm going to give this a try.
All right, I'm going to let him go first.
Good. Yeah, great.
Hold your nose.
He's turning red already. It's not even in his mouth. He's probably allergic to it.
Come on, Byron, eat it. Taste it. Like that.
Eat it. She's saying
Not that bad.
Suck it down.
I wouldn't eat it as. I mean, if I was hungry, yeah. Actually,
all right.
That would be good on a sandwich. Mm-hmm.
Are you eating it now, Bumpa?
I'm eating it.
A little bit of mayonnaise.
Yeah, you're right. You can do that on a sandwich.
Yeah, that's doable.
Very salty, though.
It's probably got 200% of your daily recommendation of salt.
15%, 360 milligrams of sodium.
That's a lot.
So, but
they're
not bad.
milligrams. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap that up and have a sandwich later on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring like a whole box of different type of shit down to the fest.
Yeah, and then like
make them all eat this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not gonna make them eat it.
We gotta make them eat the buffalo chicken salad.
You know where you can get more
I
of that?
saw something the other day and was thinking of you guys.
Uh-oh.
They had Vienna sausages packed in barbecue sauce.
Wow, I'm gonna have to try that one. Okay.
Was that at a dollar store?
I've seen it either there or Walmart or something. I probably can get it.
Okay, because that fits the budget.
It has to be. The only thing it has to be, we have the prerequisite we have for it, or the requirement, it has to be under $2.
Right. So, speaking of that, I need more dollar store toilet paper.
Oh, okay, the good stuff.
Yeah.
Can I have another coin? Get another scoop now? I need another one of these. This is pretty good.
It's actually not bad.
Tiger Lily, you eat liquefied meat, but worry about a cum kiss.
Yes, that's
such
true.
A difference.
No, not really.
Oh, come on now.
They say it's salty, you know.
Well, it's pretty salty too, but I mean, I think in a different way.
In a salty good way.
Gives it,
Yeah, I mean, it's a good choice.
It's actually not a bad dip either, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it probably would have been a little bit better. No, refrigerated, it would have been like solid.
So yeah, this is $1.80 at Family Dollar. White meat chicken spread by Underwood, same company that makes the deviled ham. Really good, and as a wrap says, tastes great in tacos and quesadillas. What's in sandwiches
and taco chips?
Yeah. I agree. I didn't think it would. Going after a buffalo chicken fiasco.
I'm gonna have to get you to get me a couple
cans of these.
Couple of cans.
Put these in the cabinet.
Yeah. Put them right next to the deviled ham.
Oh, you can take it to work just like this. A couple pieces of bread. So, but yeah, you would be gagging, Allie, if you were here. The smell was very similar to.
I could gag a maggot.
It was almost cat foodish smell wise, wasn't it?
No. It was very canned chicken soup.
Right. Okay. Right. Yep.
I recently had a bout with that flu that knocked me on my ass for almost a week.
Yep.
And I drank a lot of chicken soup. And that's what that tastes like. I could have eaten that.
No.
Well, I didn't eat anything for a week, but
Tiger Lily, dollar store Iron Chef. That's Byron for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll find a way to grill that. Yeah. So,
right,
but yeah, Kelsie, that wasn't bad. You could have a good sandwich out of that. Yeah.
Spreadable chicken patties.
All right, let me play the outro to that one, okay?
Uh-oh.
And that was Dollar Store Delicacy.
Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for her, Johnny?
Well, we had a... Yeah, I'm still getting used to this board. Once I figure this all out, I'm going to put together a whole list of things to do here. I'm going to get a...
Yeah, we could use an intern. Once we get another computer, we could probably use an intern.
We'll get Tommy.
Who's Tommy? I don't know.
Tommy's the intern.
Okay.
He sends text messages for me every once in a while.
Oh, all right. Tommy the intern.
Yeah, he's got a mommy issue too. There's something with guys in this mommy issue thing. That you can hear Kelsie in the background.
Allie, beer, martinis, and chicken soup. Yep. So, Kelsie, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. So before we went to break,
yeah.
Did anybody respond? Did anybody know the word?
I'm checking back right now.
Ow. That's the word. Ow.
It looks like...
Am I right?
Looks like nobody... Why don't you give it one more time, and we'll give him another minute. Give that question one more time.
What is the only word in the English language that has all of the vowels and they are in order?
I don't think anybody's going to get that one.
See, I was really trying to...
Tiger Lily missed the question. I think the people are in and out, so go ahead, say it one more time.
Okay. What is the only word in the English language that has all of the vowels and they're all in order?
It's a good question.
See, and I have to tell you, I did this to try to stump Byron.
Yeah, you've succeeded in that. The hamster has fallen off of the wheel and is having an epileptic seizure as we speak.
Yep, I have no clue. And let me see. Tiger Lily, she was out walking a dog. Dogs got to poop.
She couldn't have done that during the break, huh?
Right. Well, she probably did, but then a couple minutes.
We came back rather quickly.
Right. So. Well, the dog probably took more than a couple of minutes. So.
Bumpa takes
kids are stumped. I guess Tiger Lily's not sure. I'm guessing. Allie, no clue. Surprise. I'm kidding, Allie.
Oh my God.
I'll get a text right now. You prick. But
so
I have no clue.
The word is facetious.
Oh.
Are you being facetious?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it right.
Can you give me the meaning of the word? Can you give me Can you give me the origin of the word?
It's like the spelling bee over here.
It's facetious. Facetious.
Wow.
There's no Y.
And it means treating serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor.
There we go. Wow, that's a good catch right there.
Not only does she moan, ladies and gentlemen, she's intelligent too.
Right? What the fuck's wrong with you? Right? Jeez.
That was, yeah. All right, if I had it ta-da, I'd play it, but...
I don't know. Like I said, I was just trying to stump Byron because I know that he's always seems to know it all, right?
Oh yeah, he loves the trivia shit. I mean, and
if I don't know it, I will sound damn convincing when saying I know what it is. So.
But a lot of guys that are the trivia hounds like him are people full of useless information, like just an almanac of useless information.
Well, many people I don't remember the yellow page. Your source for local information.
Yeah.
I had a theme for a while. Your source for useless information. So that was
you.
That's my singing debut on the Wicked Pisses show. If you listen to A Turning Point, you can hear me sing "I Love This Bar" on 2 episodes back.
Let's see.
What do we got? How far along are we?
Well, you do?
No, I'm just...
hour and 15 minutes.
I'm curious how much longer I have to sit here with you. No.
What an asshole. So I have another, the dirty-minded $1 million question, which we kind of addressed in the past shows on a sexual topic. And, the guys around the shop kind of brought it up again. So, we talked about it before. You don't know who it is. You wake up, you're in bed, you wake up, or you're aroused, you're awoken by someone giving you a blowjob. So, while you're there, you're getting a blowjob, you wake up, you look down, and it's someone, we'll say, of the same sex. Because if you're a woman, you wake up... Or it could be either or, because if you're lesbian, gay, then maybe you get if you're a gay man, you wake up to a woman giving you a blowjob. Do you let her finish? So that's the thing, they go a guy.
You want to be polite.
A guy wakes up. You wake up to me giving you a blowjob, to another guy giving you a blowjob. What would you do?
That depends. Are they good at it?
Do you let the guy finish and then knock him out?
Are they having? Is it pleasurable?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be violence. I mean, I'm sorry, but if I were to wake up to you giving me one, no, just any guy.
No.
I hate to say deal, but I'm just
no.
In general, to any guy, giving me a blowjob. I wake up and there's a guy down there giving me a blowjob. I'm like, I'm feeling good, so I start to wake.
I'm still just
I come
shocked
through
on the
and I'm like,
no.
oh my! I'm like, I wake up. Oh my god! I'm like, do you let him finish? Do you let the guy finish, or do you like what the fuck?
I don't expect any man. I don't expect any straight male to let the guy finish.
No, you got to say what the fuck.
Thank you.
You don't want to feel the brush of those bristles on the face.
Stubble, right?
Yeah.
It's all fun until the stubble. Huh? Fucking gross.
It's all fun and games until you feel some stubble.
Any man that answers yes to that question, definitely has vicarious tendencies.
There you go. Thank you. So, because I say, fuck no, I would knock the guy out, and, just because I would be so caught off guard, shocked, and, the guys are like, no, you just close your eyes, let him finish.
No, who
then you
said
do
that?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me.
Guys?
Guys, yeah.
You got guys?
I got guys that say that believe that, yeah.
No.
It's not Chrissy, is it?
Yeah, we already know where he thinks
know.
So no,
he proved that.
He probably
in the first
would. Yeah, it's like, well, why not? He's already. If you're almost there, why stop? Right?
No.
Yeah, I have nothing against anybody who has a different preference. Not even that, but it's just not for me, man.
I
know.
I mean, so anyone else listening, I mean, if say Tiger Lily, you wake up, and again, so like Kelsie said, some could be, if you're bisexual, bi-curious, all that. You wake up to, another woman eating you out in this case, right? You wake up and you find some strange female between your legs. What do? You let her finish because you're like almost there, or But then again, even if you woke up to a strange guy eating you out, though, what's your initial reaction? Hey, who the fuck are you? Are you going to sit there? Well, we'll address this afterwards.
Yeah, no. Some strange guy. If I wake up and some strange guy's eating my pussy, I mean, it's just a reaction. You're gonna fucking kick the guy in the fucking head,
Yeah, Tiger Lily. So many factors.
Unless, of course, I was really drunk the night before. Because maybe I took him home with me.
Well, that's a good point. You wake up and it's like, okay. Shit, I don't remember anything last night. But
my gosh, did I get drunk last night? No, wait, okay. Yes, I can kick you.
But, yeah, Megan, if you woke up to a girl between your legs, nope, you wouldn't let her finish. You're like, get the fuck up.
Nope, time to go. Everybody out of the pool.
Tiger Lily, so many factors. Again, even a strange man, you wake up and there's a stranger between your legs. I don't know. I guess your first.
That sounds like that nut who's running around Boston breaking into houses and videotaping women.
No.
And stealing shit. They steal shit.
A lot of those weirdos.
Oh, yeah. I knew the one shoe bandit.
Well, where are you keeping the videos?
No, there's a picture of the guy. They wouldn't show him in court. I think that you're accused. You show your face.
Yeah.
But I knew the one shoe bandit.
The one shoe bandit.
There's this nut job out of Acton. I'm not going to say his name because he's probably trying to put back together his life. But I think he was 21 when he graduated high school. He was one of the most popular seniors.
I did something stupid.
Well, yeah, he would break into houses and steal one woman's shoe.
Yeah.
God knows what else. But, yeah. Hey, Megan, have a good evening.
Bye. So, there are lots of. It was a similar issue that I know out my neck of woods that a guy got caught breaking into a house.
Mm-hmm.
When he got caught, beat down, whatever.
Yeah,
they found a pair of panties in his pocket. Now the guy, he's later determined that he was married with kids or whatever. But he had some nice little thong in his pocket. And
hey, they could have been his.
You never know. It could be. Everyone has their own weird things, I mean,
the world is, it takes all types.
If I went home and I asked my wife, hey,
she's saying bye to the strange girl.
Oh, okay.
Trying to violate her.
Right, yeah. I mean, all right. So the ladies here, okay. If your boyfriend or husband, whatever you got going, comes in and said, hey, honey, I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's just my kind of thing. Can I have a pair of your panties to keep in my pocket? Just when I'm lonely, I like to look at them. Maybe they'll reach in my pocket, feel them.
Kelsey sells them on our webpage. So.
Oh, I know, yeah. There's a lot of things like that. But, all right, Tiger Lily, okay, you and I were going out, and hey, babe, I miss you a lot of times. Can I have a pair of your panties to keep in my pocket? Or maybe I'll just keep in my glove box in my car in a little baggie or something so remember you.
Again, the world is... we lost Kelsie.
Oh.
I didn't even notice that the blue light turned off. Okay.
Blue light turned off.
It did. I got a blue light on my laptop and we were hooked up. So this will load up any moment.
Megan, the same thing. All right, the guy's going out with you, boom, boom. Everything's all happy, super kinky, and hey, honey, can I have a pair of your panties? I just want to keep them with me, Warn, of course, Tiger Lily, warn, obviously, preferably not stenchy, but I don't mean to be rude, but not like after you've been to the gym for a few hours or something, but.
Well, some guys like that too.
Yeah, they do. That's pretty. That's nasty, though.
Some guys like that.
Yeah, too. But say just one for the day. Nothing excessive. You just add them on, and hey, honey, why don't you give me your panties?
You gonna put them on your head later?
I've done it like that. That's always fun to do.
Oh,
hey,
you remember what happened to me in Vegas? You remember what happened to me in Vegas?
Yeah,
at the Dick's Last Resort.
Oh.
The bachelorette party that found us.
Yep.
And, of course, I had enough libations starting at dawn, and it was about, what?
I ripped a tag out of my underwear for the chick.
You did?
There you go. Yep. She's like, they need a Fruit of the Loom tag.
Oh.
So, okay. And,
that's why you walked a little weird.
I have tagless underwear now, so, I don't like that. Everyone does now, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody?
I think so.
But back then they still had the tags in it, so here you go. And God bless the girl that would take an underwear tag from a big guy
out of a sweaty, hairy ass guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And with Vegas, there's a schwass factor there.
Oh. Well, the only reason why I gave it because I probably only had them on for an hour or so anyway. We just came down from the room, blah, blah, blah. We
did shower.
We had showered.
There, yeah.
Well, we had showered. We go before we went out every night. We did. We cleaned up.
Not together, though.
No, preferably not. Yeah. Preferably not. But, you got to be careful. Rizzo would jump in the shower with you if it took too long.
Oh, God.
And probably, urinate in that, too.
That bastard destroyed a bathroom. And poor Pete had to go and get a shower right after that. You could hear him in there going, "You asshole!" It was bad.
The best was Atlantic City. He had to go to the bathroom. We're going up the elevator. The elevator's slow. It's stopping on the wrong floors and everything.
He jumps off the elevator, starts running with wrong floor, and he's got his pants unbuckled.
Yeah, we're up at like 24 or something, and the elevator's going up, and the door opens up, and boom, he barrel asses out. And dude, wrong floor. Oh shit! He comes running back, waddling back in like real quick.
He almost knocked me down.
He's doing the penguin. He's pinching the cheeks shut. He's doing the penguin. So we get up. As soon as we get on top floor, is this top floor? Yep. Okay. And he starts waddling over. I get to the door, and before we get to the door,
he pushes me to the side.
Yeah, he pushes everyone over. He's already got the belt to his pants open up. Right, soon as the door to the room opened up, boom! The pants fell on the floor.
Fell to his ankles, and he waddles right into the room. And I'm like, only in Atlantic City.
That was an experience. I mean,
and only Frank.
How often do you see somebody do that? Just like I understand you got to go, but if I had the same problem, like shit, I'd be at the door, hurry up, open the door, open the. I go into the bathroom and then drop my drawers. Like he's in the middle of the hallway, got them opened up, and he's holding them up, and the belt and the zipper's open. Then he opens the door, and
were you with me visiting the Australians in Vegas the night that hotel security was across the hall from them, and they had to go in? And it smelled like a dead body in there.
Yeah, there was. It
was just an old guy who fell off the bed and just shat the entire damn room.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, the whole hallway.
Poopy diarrhea.
Yes. This guy
as we call it, a medical poop. Yeah.
Oh wow! But apparently his caretaker left him in the room.
Yeah, he was in there for a couple hours.
He went on a couple of day bender in Vegas and brought the old man with him.
Yeah,
that poor bastard was in there, and the next door neighbors are like, all I can smell is dead body. I'm like, no, you definitely know dead body. It's got kind of a wang to it, a little tang,
Oh my god! But an experience, all I could say. But
you know what? If you have a problem with really stinky people in the bathroom, from experience, I can say just go get Febreze. The one that smells like...
I got a candle of that stuff.
You do. And let me tell you, that stuff works.
Oh, yeah.
It smells like Downy dryer sheets.
Yeah, after every show, Bumpa has a celebratory fart right here in the studio. The chair shakes, and then I have to light the candle. I have to light the candle out of the room because the fumes would ignite and would be...
I'm going to bring up one quick subject that's completely off subject that Allie actually brought up. Very good point. Joni, a.k.a. Joni Cunningham. Erin Moran passed away this past week.
Last week.
Yeah. At 56.
Yeah, kind of young.
Something like that. Yeah. But it was like Scott Baio was saying it was... from she had died of cancer.
Yeah,
but he believed it's from triggered by years of alcohol and drug abuse, which could have led to her.
Which he does. He has no experience.
No experience in that, right? But he's just assuming because of her reckless lifestyle. As Allie points out, she had stage 4 cancer. But yeah, I remember.
According to TMZ.
Joni loves Chachi. Joni loves Chachi. I honestly really liked that show, but only lasted one season.
Hated it. Half a season it lasted.
You are such a miserable bastard.
I hated it.
Oh, going to the TV show and how you hate this perfect time to go into What was that show? There was a show when we were in Vegas. Oftentimes, a couple times, different times we went to Vegas. We saw at MGM Grand. They have a studio. I think a CBS studio outlet or whatever.
Yes.
Where we can see, we get to pre-screen TV shows.
Three Rivers.
We saw it was like a meta, and it did go on the air for a short time.
Okay, this is the Johnny Loves Chachi opening that we're playing in the background.
Play it a little bit.
Something magic in the way you hold me in your eyes. No one ever warned me love.
You didn't like that?
Yeah,
For the time. For the time, that was actually pretty good.
No.
No?
No. I was watching, it's just one of the many spin-offs.
Yeah.
I was more into Mork and Mindy. But,
oh, God. But, again, you were more of the sci-fi kind anyway, so of course. Oh, yeah. That's a sci-fi comedy, you know, I mean, but yeah, Scott Baio, that was his, limited musical talent right there.
Yeah, I don't even know the premise of the show. Were they performers or something?
I think they owned a restaurant. I forget. I honestly forget the plot of it. I remember it was a good show. It was funny, but I don't remember. I couldn't tell you any storylines or anything.
No one ever could.
Oh, same thing. 90% of Mork and Mindy. I can't tell you much about that either.
Well, he's just exploring the world. He's saying nano and Nizbot, Shazbot. That's what it was, Shazbot. I remember that. I had a T-shirt that said Shazbot on it. A lot of people were saying that instead of shit.
Oh, God.
I just kept on saying shit.
Well, why am I not surprised?
Yeah, well, one of those things.
Kelsie, what you got? Anything you want to add tonight?
I don't really.
I think that we've drained Kelsie.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to drain Kelsie.
Oh.
But yeah, no. But I did want to tell everybody how much I missed you guys.
It's so glad I am so glad to have you back. It's so good to have you back.
Yeah.
Me too.
You add to our content. We definitely we like your sexual views.
Yeah. Need that.
I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it's just Bumpa going
a sexual position of things.
Yeah. Oh. You are the sexual correspondent, and we need you out there and big time help to the show.
I do have to say that I heard bits and pieces of the show from the night that you guys went to Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good adventure.
Like I was saying, I was telling someone the other day, I'm sitting there listening to you guys as you guys are like talking about like all the different toys and all this other stuff, and I'm like saying to myself like, wow, now I'm not sure what's worse, that I'm not there with them right now, or that I know every single toy they've listed without being there.
Oh, yep, I know what that is. Oh, yep, I know that one. Oh, yep.
I'm like, oh, yeah, no, this is why they use that one, and, this is why that's so big, and, like, you guys talking about the double dong?
Oh, God, yeah. That thing was like, what, like 14, 16 inches long?
The double dong.
Well, it's got to be. It's got to be 14 or 16 inches long.
Yeah, you need that much clearance, right, between the two?
Yeah, well, but here's the thing. Everybody just automatically assumes that is for someone to penetrate their vagina and their ass at the same time.
Yeah.
But that's actually not the use of it whatsoever.
Oh.
No, it's to share.
The use of the double dong is actually for lesbians.
Scissors. Yep.
So it's made to actually be able to penetrate both their vaginas.
Oh.
So you need it to be 16, 20 inches long, and to be able to be inside of one of them and still have enough dong to penetrate the other girl.
The double dong.
I don't know. You just they could do it backwards too, right?
Yeah. What? Why are you bouncing in the chair? My God.
But, I mean, like, think about it, though. You've got to have at least 4 to 6 inches to penetrate each girl to make them happy. So, and then you've got, like, the clearance, So, I mean, it's got to be, like, 20 inches.
Brings up an interesting question. So, under 4 inches, you're not going to be happy?
Well, the G spot is 3.5 to 4 inches in.
Oh, so if you're shy, then like
you'll never hit my G spot.
You're shy
so
on
that's
size.
like a dead dick. I mean, I might as well not even bother, right? I mean, it's just
it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Your finger's longer.
Okay, right. Put that away.
Just
Give me a hand.
me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, put that away. Give me a hand. Let's go.
Hey, go get the double dog.
Everybody has to laugh about that, right? But I have to tell you. They're like, are there really guys out there that are that short? Okay. So, I go out one night. I decide I go to a party. I'm out there with a couple of my friends. And I'm looking through the crowd of people, deciding who I'm hooking up with that night. Okay?
Yeah.
So I pick this guy out. That's the guy. I'm hooking up with him tonight. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to have a few drinks. Him and I are hooking up tonight. That's exactly what happened. Okay? So we end up he had a hotel room. Okay? So we go back to his hotel room. Him and I are fooling around. He goes down on me for like an hour. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm like super into it at this point, right? But I didn't understand. I should have taken the warnings. I should have known. He's going down on me, and every time I tried to take his pants off, he wouldn't let me.
Uh-oh.
Right? So finally, after like an hour, okay, I finally get him to like let me freaking undo his pants.
Oh no!
So I undo his pants and rock hard, like full on attention, up pops no more than 2 inches of penis.
Oh.
That's just... What do they call that? Micro penis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And not only that, but if you take your 2 fingers and put them together, that's probably a half a finger wider than what he was.
Oh, so he's like a finger and a half wide.
Yeah.
That's terribly embarrassing.
He wasn't thick. He wasn't long. There was nothing. So now I'm buzzing, okay? And I look down, and I just bust out laughing.
Wow, talk about a confidence killer there.
Yeah, right? Oh.
And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I just grabbed my clothes and, like, threw on my dress and left.
Yeah, this isn't going to work.
No.
Oh.
You must be that long to ride this ride.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
So any of you girls out there, if you have a blind date with an Italian guy named Sergio, be careful.
I heard a girl one time. She had she banged a Marine, young kid from the Marines, and young hardcore guy, chiseled, and just like you said, he had like the smallest dick she had ever experienced. But other than that, he was like the best screw she ever had. But I think she felt a little deprived in that end. But
Absolutely.
it was like
This motherfucker ate pussy like crazy. I would have kept her around for that for a little while if I hadn't seen it.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, we go with some of the comments here. Big Diesel points out a great show title. The new the Allie Loves Pogie. There you go.
You get the both of them singing a theme together.
Yeah. Well, you know, we could, that at the fest we should do a 10 or 15 minute segment of Allie and Pogie. You know, they.
I'll get the lyrics to the song.
They can, you know, talk their smack and all that. I think that would actually be a pretty good little bit. You know, the way those two would go. I accidentally had a she's bot. You know what the hell is he talking about? I don't know. You know that one? I don't know. Gizzard. Tell Kelsie Gizzard says glad she is back. Kelsie, you know, he's missing you. The Pogie Chronicles. Allie misses her couple cock and balls. Or can go Roto-Rooter. Oh boy, disappointing. Yeah, the 2 inches, disappointing. But yeah,
tits were unbelievable.
Oh man, I love titties. So.
But again, so now, Kelsie, you wake up. You know, I'm still beating the horse with this question, I know. But you wake up and a girl's between your legs.
What is with that question?
Because nobody answers really. Everyone just says, ill.
No, everybody answered.
No, not really. Kelsie, so would you...
Megan beat the guy
right,
up.
Yeah, right. And I would knock it out. Now, how about you, Kelsie? You wake up and it's a hot chick, or even, hot chick between your legs giving you the dive, and what do you do?
See, that's not fair to ask me. That's not fair to ask me. I think that it would really depend. Okay, so if it's like some chick I really like I went to bed last night, my doors were locked, I woke up, someone I didn't know, you know, whatever. Oh shit, you know. Am I at like a fucking girl slumber party and like woke up and some girl's eating me? Did I like fall asleep in the back seat of somebody's car and some girl was eating me? Like if all of the above, if those happened, I'd be like, fuck yeah, you know.
Well, as Tiger Lily points out, isn't that assault? It would be assault if you're unwelcoming to it. But I mean, that's I guess where the question comes in: are you going to be like, you know, are you going to be not unwelcoming to it or welcoming to it? Right. So.
Well, if say we went camping, Bumpa, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you woke up in the morning and there was Vaseline all over your cock, would you tell anybody?
Wow, you got. Would I tell anybody? No,
I know
but I
where
would.
This is going.
I would.
Want to go camping?
Oh my god. Well, I tell anybody no, but I would be like, I got to figure out what the fuck happened. I would be so confused.
They'd be looking around for the can of Vaseline.
Yeah.
Dollar store delicacies again.
We still have our Toastums, $1 Toastums.
I'm actually going to eat those for breakfast tomorrow. I'm out of bacon, so.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, that's a
I know,
crime.
right? Yeah. He cooks like a pound of bacon at a time.
Oh. You know what I found in the store?
What?
I found Thomas's has a limited 6-week run.
Oh, jeez.
On what do they call it? Bacon and buttermilk pancake English muffins. They were awful. Fucking awful.
They got only 6 weeks.
Oh man, I bought into it.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's got to be good. No, it's that fake maple syrup kind of taste, and on an English muffin, not good. Wait, go back down a little bit. Go down.
They have
down.
I know that.
There you go. Okay.
You know her?
No.
Okay, you just want to see that again?
Yep, saw the eyes, and that was it.
Oh. I had seen some of this before, so I wanted to bring it up.
So I'm going to close my eyes and listen to Bump as he talks gently right into the microphone.
Well, that's like Lay's Potato Chips has that contest every year where they try to like name the potato chip.
Yeah.
And somebody actually like entered bacon and eggs.
They had a bacon flavored one.
Yeah, but
well, I've got the bacon and pepper over there, the chips that I bought.
Bacon and pepper.
Yeah, the dollar store. I do a lot of shopping at the dollar store. It's great.
Everybody's trying to name a new thing right now, or I think of new ideas for things. I actually entered a contest for Ben and Jerry's.
For what?
And they wanted you to create a new flavor for them.
Here you go. Oh,
and so I sent in an idea for shits and giggles.
I am almost afraid to ask.
No, it's a good one. Coffee and donuts.
It was called Shits and Giggles.
Okay.
No, coffee and donuts.
Coffee and donuts.
Did you say coffee?
Coffee ice cream with tiny little intimate donuts in it.
Oh, yeah, coffee.
Yeah, I can see that would work. That's not a bad idea.
I thought they had that already, though.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee.
No, they coffee ice cream. But I see that mix. That's an interesting mix. Yeah.
Because they could probably get Dunkin' Donuts to promote it.
Well, Dunkin' Donuts had a thing with Baskin Robbins, so I don't know if they do that. But Ben and Jerry's doesn't need any promotion. Just a personal. I hate them. So.
So I guess some interesting sex facts here.
Okay.
Ready? 1 in 4 men switches the light off during sex. But do we have to ask why? What do you think?
I would.
Do you like?
Because they have Dunlap.
Yeah, some do, but there are plenty. I'm sure there are plenty of big guys that have the confidence, whatever. You want the light on, you have the light on. Your eyes on mine. Your eyes are burning up.
Right in the daytime, pressed up against the window of a hotel room. Come on.
Yeah, baby.
Just as long as you don't break that window, you'll be okay. Oh shit. She's still thinking about the Biltmore glass elevator ride.
Oh jeez. Yeah, shaking the whole thing in its tracks, Unlike chocolate at Easter, which leaves you craving a vegetable, the more sex you have, the more you want. I know, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, because, right now, if you have sex, one time, you're like, oh, yeah, that was good. Fucking, I'm going out, I'm getting laid tonight,
Right.
Or, whatever. But after you haven't gotten it in a long time, it's definitely not top priority in your mind anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong.
No, right.
It still feels good when you get it.
Yeah.
But you're not you're not like that.
I can see that if you're getting it sporadically, you're just happy to get it that once a week, once a month, whatever it happens to be. But if you're getting it, every day or several times a week, then, your brain's going to be programmed that, okay, I need to get it every other day, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
So, and if you end up going 3 or 4 days without having it, you're going to be pissed, And some people, like Rizzo, and it's, we always shit on Rizzo because he's never here.
It's easy target.
He's
very easy.
He's got that, at his age now, he still has that college age attitude where he should be getting laid every night. Being married for
he definitely doesn't have the
15 years, whatever it would be, and he thinks that hands down, no question to ask, every single night he should be getting laid.
Oh no!
So I mean, I think there's now that becomes the unrealistic view of it, right? I mean, think about it. Even in the most horniest of relationships, even like I said, the most horniest. A lot of times it's not 7 nights a week. Somebody's got to work. Somebody's got a schedule conflict. I mean,
I've got a good question.
Somebody's belly hurts.
Speaking of people who enjoy sex, but so you enjoy sex so much, and the person shall remain nameless to protect the embarrassed. You're about to get down. Let's see. Mr. Ed's cutting out early. He's going live.
Good night, Mr. Ed.
Oh, we'll harass you a little bit, Ed.
Oh yeah, but we'll be listening.
Yeah,
and
maybe we'll join you.
Yeah, and but anyways, as far as this goes, the guy initiates sex with his wife, and his wife just looks at him and goes, "Sometimes I really fucking hate you." Can you continue after that?
Yes.
Yeah, well, he did. And the thing is, I know these people, and she does hate him. You can see the contempt when he comes in. Hey, and she's like, yeah.
The sad thing is I don't even. The sad thing is I don't know these people, and I already think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, but yeah, it's I don't know, but there are those couples that have that issue all the time. And Big Diesel, the anger bang. Shut up!
I like anger bangs.
Yeah, it's a good.
I like anger bangs.
As Allie always says on the show many times, is it's a great stress reliever. Yeah, no doubt. But you know what? It's a stress reliever, but it's not a resolution. It's not a solver, because afterwards, okay, it may.
You're still mad at each other.
It may break the tenseness a bit. The tension will be a little less tense. But I mean, it's still, whatever you're upset about, probably could still be there. Yeah, but I mean, you might be like only half as pissed off as you were before then.
Yeah.
Only if the sex was really good.
But,
because if I was angry with you and the sex sucked, forget it. I'm packing my bags.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So I mean, if I pissed you off already, I better be fucking like an Olympian.
I better come 6 fucking times.
Some just struck me odd. Let's see. Let's look up on YouTube.
Oh boy. He's looking up on YouTube.
Anger bang.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
No, it is anger bang. The channels. Looks like a bunch of idiots. So no.
Hey, I got a quick one here. Sex toys and vibrators abandoned shops in Alabama and Mississippi.
Yeah.
The Attorney General stated there is no fundamental right for a person to buy a device to produce orgasm.
Yep.
Shopkeeper Sherry Williams from Alabama and said in response, "My motto has been they are going to have to pry this vibrator from my cold, dead hand. I refuse to give up."
And even then, I'd insert it to hide it.
But see now,
come get it.
But think about it now. I mean, how miserable does this fucking guy have to be to ban a product for self-pleasure?
Well, Bumpa, that's just like, remember I did like the crazy sex laws?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, seriously, like, you'd be surprised in how many states, like, masturbation is illegal and, all this other stuff. And I'm like, I want to be the sex cops, though, because I want to know who actually, like, knock, 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 what position you in tonight? I heard she gave you oral. Is that true?
Oh, good.
You're under arrest.
And in many states, sodomy is still illegal. So, for all those that love anal out there, it's against the law. So,
breaking the law.
Yeah, you're feeling the edge. Not only are you getting a good screw, but you're breaking the law. You're a criminal. Your sex is criminal.
Now, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Anal is illegal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if a police officer has anal sex and someone finds out, can they actually, like, lose their job over it?
I think they probably wouldn't, because there's a lot of leeway in things. There are a lot of, I think cops have, there's plenty of things. You'll see reports.
Are you saying that a cop would use his discretion on that one?
Think about it. There are cops that have gotten busted for, like, say, drunk driving.
There are cops who've been busted for getting head on the job.
Yeah, and they still have the job. So
some do.
Some do, some don't. So I guess it would really depend on the circumstance, where it happened, things like that.
I still want to go cop in his cruiser.
I like what Big Diesel says. You give it anally, you get locked up and take it anally. What a catch-22.
The vibrator was originally invented in the 19th century to reduce female hysteria. So.
I think it causes more hysteria than prevents. Just
no, it's what this is something I bet for Allie. Think about Allie. All right, Allie's getting all. All right, you go right to Allie. Shit all over Allie. Allie, so you're tense. Oh, here, take this vibrator, go in the other room, relax a little bit.
She can't throw anything at us tonight, so.
But no, she'll
wait till next week.
But and she always says it's the best sex. The sex is the best relievers of stress or whatever. So you know what? Hey, you. The woman's all hysterical, all pissy, whatever. Here you go. Take this vibrator, go in the other room, take care of things. Come back, feel 10 times better. Would you? Yeah.
Well, it's just like, let me tell you something. Like, and this is true. I've actually tried it to see if it's true. If you have to pee really bad and you can't make it to a bathroom, if you masturbate, it'll take the urine sensation away.
I don't even know how to follow that up. I look at the ceiling.
Unless you're a squirter.
Unless you're a squirter. Oh. And
That's not true. No comment.
According to the London sex shop called Shh, 61% of women find the idea of buying a sex toy arousing in itself. Could it be combined power of sex and shopping? 66% of women would prefer to buy sex toys / erotica from a real shop rather than online, revealing that for women, buying a vibe is like buying a handbag. They want to feel the quality.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, would you rather, I guess for any woman or, any guys or anybody who has a sex toy, do you prefer to go see it at the store first? It's just like, online shopping. Some people do that. Like, before you buy a computer, you like to go to, if they have it at Best Buy, go check it out. Or whatever it will be, a TV,
I like to be able to feel the power of it.
I got to go to the chat here. Big Diesels. You got to pee, huh? Rub it out.
Oh. I know.
I should have gone with this.
Rub it out.
After I bust one out, man, I gotta pee. Shortly after that, I usually have to pee.
Well, it opens up, don't you?
Yeah. So why would I jerk? I'm still going to pee. Now I got a mess and I got to pee.
You didn't get sex education in school, did you?
I'm telling you, that's a fact. It's a fact, though.
Yeah.
Right. So I know this. So I am right. They say they just jerk off or masturbate. That's not the solution, because you're going to have to.
Well, it's gonna hold it off for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, and while you're cleaning up the fucking mess you just made, it's not worth it. I mean,
if you can find a place to rub it out, you can find a place to pee. Okay,
do what I do. Stand behind Byron's car, piss.
That's why my wheels are all fucked up now. Uric acid all over.
Piss on your car.
Eating away at my rims there. It's awful.
Oh, it's easier to come when you have to pee, for chicks anyway. All right, Allie. But yeah, if you use sex toys or the devices like Horny Hillary here,
oh God, I am going to shoot that thing.
I keep scaring the shit out of you.
I'm fucking exhausted. I walk by the studio and there's somebody standing there. Holy shit!
Hey, Kelsie, have you ever heard of what do they call it? The fuck machine. The machine that's. I think it's a fuck machine or a sex machine. I think fuck machine.
Yeah, it's like a piston.
It's a machine that you could like squat in a living room.
Yeah.
And it just fucks the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We need to go to the sex trade show in Vegas.
Oh my God! I want to go to that. And let me just tell you something. If y'all go to that and don't bring me,
we could do a live show from the hotel afterwards or something.
Yeah, I need.
There would be huge problems if y'all go to the sex toys
and not bring you.
And I'm not there.
Oh.
Let me tell you something.
Sorry.
I will cut off all your penises.
Oh, now she's getting vicious. Sex goddess Marilyn Monroe had problems reaching orgasm. She finally managed it thanks to some help from her therapist, whom she wrote, "Bless you, doctor. Think of a light switch with a rheostat control, a dimmer switch. As you begin to turn it on, the bulb begins to get brighter, then brighter and brighter, and finally, in a blinding flash, is fully lit. It's so good, doctor. I worship you." Oh, boy. So, I'd like
Damn it, we should have brought Kelsie with us, huh, Bubba?
Yeah, right. How about wigs? A lot of people. You like wigs? I don't know. A lot of people like wigs.
No, you grab a handful of hair and the hair comes off. It's
like extensions.
That's going to be like,
yeah, a lot of girls like to wear extensions.
In Britain, almost all the women wear extensions. And then if you ever look up hood rat fights on YouTube?
And all their hair is out.
Yeah, you can tell. The weave is everywhere. Yeah, it's like tumbleweeds blowing in the wind. You know in the projects when there's been a fight. Yeah. Because there's just hair everywhere for a week.
That story, don't remind
Or
me.
what's the Jerry Springer show?
Oh, yeah, that's another one. The shoes come off. That's when you know. Oh, yeah. Shit's going down.
Ding, ding, ding.
I mean, in prison, they lace up. In Jerry Springer world, they take off the shoes to throw them.
A quarter of all penises are slightly bent when erect.
Absolutely.
You believe that?
Yeah.
100% true.
Okay. See, I am like, I don't know, and I know I brought this up before, but like, you watch any type of porn, any guy who see porn, whether it be short clips or whatever, the, slightly bent. I've seen some of the fucking like J-hook, dude. Like, that somebody's jerking off. If your fucking thing takes a sharp right or left, you're jerking off too much.
That's from packaging wrong.
Yeah. Can I tell you, though, I love a guy with the little upper cleft because, first of all, like, a woman's G-spot is in and up.
So it gives that just enough, like,
absolutely.
Angle.
So,
what if it's like a downward curve?
And then that sucks. Then you got to fuck them upside down.
Yeah. But that's so much more creative, I think.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, you go this way, I go that way. A snap crack. Oh! Hey, listen, when you're 19, 20, that all sounds like fun. But, you're a little older, it's not as much. Yeah, there you go. Where did the idea of 8 inches come from? I'm talking about some of these larger...
porn.
Condoms and,
porn.
big... The magnums,
Well, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Porn.
First of all, men in porn, I don't know if everybody's ever realized this, but you look at guys in porn, and 90% of them are ugly, skinny, scrawny,
Ron Jeremy.
not attractive men, okay?
The hedgehog.
But, like, you get these guys that are, like, skinny and scrawny, and they have these huge penises, right?
Yeah.
And then they're with these girls that are like 100 pounds and are, they're tiny. So when you're next to a man with a penis that big, it looks 10 times bigger than what it is anyways.
Yeah.
So everybody thinks that you need like this big 10-inch dick. It's not needed.
Right. When you're banging a chick who's like an extra zero, double zero.
Yeah, but don't forget, the camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah.
So we're talking a guy who's probably got like a screwdriver.
Yeah, screwdriver, yeah.
Looks like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
I can't handle... I could never have sex with a man that was 10 inches.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about the average length of a penis when erect being between 5 to 6 inches.
Yes, it is.
And so...
I like a good 6 or 7.
Oh. Good 6 or 7. The higher end always better, right? Nearly.
It's not necessary.
Very, very good point here. Nearly half the men think their willy is too small.
Yes.
But most women are very satisfied, and men say that women moan about their bums.
Because women are more insecure about their bodies and men are insecure about their penises.
Yeah? I mean, wow. I think
You never hear a girl say, oh, my vagina's too big, or my vagina's too small. No.
But see, there is a such thing, though, isn't there, Byron? Can your pussy be too big? Could it be too small?
Yes, the old adage, you're throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
I was just exactly thinking that line. They're throwing a hot dog down the hallway, meaning just that. You take if you were standing in a hallway, throw the hot dog down the hallway, it's not going to hit anything until it lands. So that's look at that. I'm going to throw a hot dog.
Okay. So I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so now vagina. Now, obviously, if a girl is too loose or has a gaping hole, or you don't want to fall in and go swimming, But now, does it only matter the tightness of her hole? What if she has she's skin tight? She's hell, you've got to push really hard to get in there, and it feels like the tightest pair of gloves you've ever put on, Yeah. But it took you 3 inches to get in to get past her big ass vagina.
Oh.
She got fat pussy syndrome.
Is that what that's called? FPS? It's a serious problem.
Fat pussy syndrome.
Wouldn't that be where fisting would come in?
So I've got okay.
No, Kegels.
Ladies and gentlemen, the serious problem, FPS, is affecting so many people now. We at the Fat Pussy Society, or Fat Pussy Syndrome Society. Oh God, I was trying to do a.
You get fat pussy, and then you get the fupa, the fat upper pussy area.
Well, you also get fupa in guys, the fat upper penis area.
Penis area, absolutely. And if a man has a fupa and they lay down, if you push on that fupa,
they pee.
And you push your fingers, his penis gets 3 inches bigger.
Oh, it plumps right up. It plumps when you cook it.
I had a friend.
So bad.
I had a friend who used to weigh 400 pounds. It was a guy. He used to complain all the time that he had a small penis, and then he had gastric bypass surgery.
Yeah.
And now he weighs 170 pounds, and he's 6'2". So now he's tall and skinny. And
Yeah.
He's got an 8.5 inch cock. And he's I don't understand. He's
What
I don't
happened
understand.
here?
It just grew. And I'm because your triangle shrunk. And he's my what? And I'm that area around your penis, it's not fat anymore. So it's it's no longer a hidden turtle. It's out of its shell.
Oh.
And now the hidden treasure has been found.
Allie, I think she's saying queefage, which I'm thinking is the large pussy syndrome there. The fat pussy syndrome, queefage. And then Big Diesel, no discrimination, bring on all the pussies. I mean, hey, a guy is not really going to discriminate one against the other. He'll make it work one way or the other. Maybe he's going to rub towards one side more than.
He's such an equal opportunity banger.
That's right. Everyone needs love, right?
It's yeah.
Of course, absence makes the heart grow fonder, but it also makes a man's sperm count decrease. For the average healthy man, there's a staggering 300 million sperm in just a teaspoon of semen.
Spemen?
Oh my! 300 million sperm. That's enough to impregnate the United States.
The average speed of ejaculation?
28 miles an hour.
Well, that's right. Yeah, I'm surprised you know that.
That was from Allie.
Oh,
that was from Allie. Yeah.
And TMZ.
TMZ told us that.
They interviewed some porn stars. And,
of course, never fear, you can burn 200 calories during 30 minutes of active sex. Sperm.
I want to know how many calories are in an ejaculation swallow.
Someone actually did that on a radio show I was listening to. They had one of the hosts rubbed his junk, and they went out and got it calorically tested or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. I can't remember the exact numbers, but it's not a diet food.
No.
Is it high in protein like everybody says?
It is high in protein, yes.
Yep.
Because my doctor told me that I need more protein in my life.
Well, you're gonna love this next one. Okay, sperm contains proteins that have the same anti-wrinkle effect as your moisturizer, which tightens your skin and give an instant facelift.
I'm thinking that's a fallacy.
Well, I doubt it.
Just because it's online doesn't mean it's
no.
Okay, wait a minute though. Let me tell you something.
We are going to look into that. We'll have. I'm sure Allie's still listening. You can follow up on that one, Allie. Does the sperm have the same protein as an anti-wrinkle effect in the moisturizer?
I do have to tell you,
yep.
I've taken a sperm facial before, and whenever if you actually take it on your face and it dries there, I can imagine that because it feels like it fills all my pores. It's like wearing almost a mask.
But you know what? Oh shit!
Oh yeah! Like y'all asked one time on one of the shows if you guys asked one time, does cum burn if you get it in your eye?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It does, like a soap burn type thing. Or?
Have you ever seen porno bloopers?
Because it's like salty.
Oh. It feels tight a little. Yeah, I think about it. All right, so if you take a cum facial, right? It's gonna. I can see what you're saying. It's gonna dry there, so it's gonna be like a mask. You're gonna pull it off, and you're probably gonna clean some of your pores. So yeah, I can see that tightening your face. So yeah, ladies, next time you want to,
I think that's why they call it a facial.
Yeah, all right. And that's why I'm pretty sure the protein part is true. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Men like a big bum. It's official. Why? Because it indicates fertility. I don't know. Some guy
does.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry.
It supposedly a big ass indicates fertility. It means.
What does that got to do? I don't push a baby out of my butthole.
No, it means that there is enough
childbearing hips.
Well, there's enough.
Yes,
I don't want to say fat, but enough. Oh God, what is it? It's
trying to remember
the terminology. It will keep the woman will remain robust and healthy while childbearing.
Yeah,
and has enough. If there's a time of famine, it goes back to the dark ages of when we were like.
What's the name of those? I can't think of.
When we weren't manscaping and gardening,
And she eats enough to feed
communities. There's communities in Pennsylvania. They live
Amish.
Amish, thank you very much.
Amish.
The Amish. That's exactly how they look at the females. They know, like you said, a big hipped, a big woman. How many? They're going to be good childbearing.
Well, Eli,
yeah.
She has good childbearing hips.
That's right. Exactly.
Check her teeth.
Tiger Lily feels tight. I'm in luck. I don't know. She's worrying me over there. A small ass is awesome to grab on during. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I like every guy loves a small ass. Well, like we had that our guy talk the other night. Yeah, where everybody would love that tiny, the spinner top. Yeah, that one that one little rag doll you'd just like to destroy one time. I don't know why I went that way, but I did. But yeah, there's the guy, just like a girl. I mean, the girls have the typical average guys. Some girls like a little bit of Ragdoll by Aerosmith playing in the background. Some girls like skinny guys. Some girls like big guys. Some girls, like the athletic build types. So they all have the types, and just some want to experience all types. Just same thing in this scenario. You want to get that one time, that small chick you just destroy. But I don't know why I say it that way. It's not like.
And a little bit of Queen with Fat Bottom Girl.
All right, this one is an obvious one to me. It said that women have affairs because they're unhappy in their relationship. Yeah. 73% of 70-year-old men are still potent, which could indicate that a busy time for Jack Nicholson.
How appropriate the photo of him there,
Oh, but yeah, think about that, ladies. All right, so just because you're past your prime doesn't mean Grandpa can't put out.
Yeah, well,
you can sell it.
Yeah, well, you see it all the time where like these old actors will marry these young, models or whatever, and next thing you know, a year later, she's knocked up.
Yeah.
So here's a question for Big Diesel. A statement for
or I guess we can put it into a question. 70% of men refuse sex during their girlfriend's period, but they wouldn't refuse a blowjob, though. Would you? No.
Why? Why would you?
Right. So your girl, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, on the period. Yeah, you're not touching that. And some guys would, though. Some guys would bang. Oh well, whatever.
Red Wings.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You never heard that? Got your Red Wings.
So some guys would still in a period, whatever. But a lot of women would be against it. No, blah blah blah.
I'm gonna get one of them flight tags, like the on the flight suits.
Yeah,
where it has it's gonna say Byron, and it's gonna have, instead of gold wings, it's gonna have red wings.
Oh my God!
See, I don't like to have sex. I don't like to have my sex if I'm on my period, but I'm horniest when I have my period.
Well, that's just it. Some women say it is the best sex that they have.
Yeah,
because you're just so much more sensitive.
A lot of.
But see, I'm one of the lucky 15% of girls out there that can get off from oral sex and kissing. And so I'm lucky because during my period, then I just suck cock.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, my period, I'm horny as hell.
I really hope my grandmother never listens to this show.
Oh my God. A porn star.
Touchdown Bears.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was Big Diesel came up with, had it happen once. She demanded it, which shocked the hell out of him. Touchdown Bears.
The Bears.
That's right there. Ditka right there coaching you the whole way.
Yeah, right.
Put it in.
Yeah, give up.
Gizzard just blew.
Fight. Well, porn star Annabelle Chung became a record breaker in 1995 for engaging in 251 sex acts with about 70 men over a 10-hour period.
Yep, she beat good old Sinclair.
Wow.
I thought there was someone else who did more.
The world's biggest gangbang for which Chung had advertised on TV for men to participate. Her motivation to challenge gender roles and the notion of women as passive sex partners. Wow.
You gotta figure she probably got a little raw about halfway through.
251, 70 men in a 10-hour period. I'm thinking swollen all over the place. Just swollen. Nipples gotta be sore. Pussy's gotta be sore. Ass is gonna be black and blue.
You'd have to like pack me in a bucket of ice after that.
Yeah. Oh. Handyman Huber, what's up, buddy? He is tuned in. If you guys haven't caught his show,
Handyman.
Yeah, Kelsie is back on the waves with us. And Handyman, he hasn't had the experience of Kelsie yet.
Yeah, well, we speak.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, him and I started talking before. We started sending. He friended me on. He started following me on Spreaker.
Yeah.
And so I actually joined his chat. Listened to his show one day. And, like, told him, like, hey, you need to come here. This is where I am. Come listen to, come talk to me over here.
Have you listened to his stuff? Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 minutes, the best 15 minutes you'll ever listen to. He's on almost daily. You have to check him out. And follow him also on Twitter at Bobby Huber. You'll find him, the Huber Experience. So he's great in the room. He is, hopefully, will be joining us at the Pissa Fest as well. He is slated.
The Black Dog Radio Show, Wicked Pissa Fest.
I try to shorten it. They'll call it theirs.
Oh, no, we gotta.
So, and I did mention to him that we have to come up with a logo soon.
We do.
Yeah, we'll work on something.
Have we actually decided when we're doing this?
No, we're somewhere mid-June right now. We haven't got an exact date yet. It's going to be like, I'm thinking ideally the second weekend or so.
I'm saving up vacation days and...
it's only going to be a couple of days. I'm going to need vacation days. It's going to take 2 or 3 days off.
So let's take a look. Hold on one second.
I wouldn't mind taking a day to go to Chicago. Get shot.
Chicago?
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second here. I got a little bit of... Annabelle's...
Oh, you got something for Annabelle?
So this looks like, oh my God.
He's watching porn over there.
Yeah, but I mean it's like
he's doing research.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Call it. Yeah, the average amount of time
it's just awful.
A person spends kissing during their lifetime, 20,160 minutes. That's
kissing.
Kissing. That's 336 hours or 14 or 2 weeks, basically 2 weeks of just
in their whole life
kissing.
That's no.
That's pretty weak, right? Wouldn't that be weak?
That's weak. That's horrible.
Yeah, some skimpy people, man.
Yeah, no, I like to kiss. So.
Yeah, hairy. I'm not going to read about the hair. When a woman orgasms, she releases an endorphin that kills pain. So ditch the headache excuse.
True.
That's right there. Ditch the headache excuse.
Absolutely true.
Sex will only make it
If my
better.
back hurts,
if
my back hurts, I masturbate.
There you go. So like if your girlfriend, wife, or husband, whatever, significant other says, "Hey, I got a headache. I don't feel good." No. You got a headache or you don't feel good, whatever, we need to fuck.
Cure it.
We need sex.
I'll cure it. Let's go.
Right. We need to get moving. But Handyman Huber, not a fan of kissing. See, I don't know. I mean, I think you missed that level of intimacy. Right, Byron? I know you're, Mr. I don't want to say player, but,
I wouldn't say that.
Right, but, but I know you're, you tend to be a passionate kind of guy. I mean, at least you're all very very touchy feely.
The right kiss. Well, a good kiss has a lot of factors involved.
Yeah,
I mean, you got the pressure, you got the intensity, and then there's sometimes there's too much tongue. Sometimes, no tongue. There's a lot of factors that go involved. It's very scientific.
Hit me and Ubers, I just go straight to it. Oh. Okay.
He's straight through to the point.
Right? I don't know. Some girls like that, though. Some girls, and there are plenty of girls.
It depends on the situation.
Exactly, but there are plenty of girls here that also are not all mushy and lovey-dovey.
Mushy.
Yeah, there are plenty of girls that, no, I'm here, boom, boom, let's go, get it done with, And
I have to feel something to, like, make out with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be some kind of, like, feeling there. Because if I was having a one-night stand, I'm not all about, like, kissing and touching and feeling and all that other stuff. Then I'm just like, yeah, I'll go down on you, you go down on me, we'll get it over with.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right about the kissing, some people don't. I think that's where it goes, the difference between the intimacy and someone who's just looking for the shallow, few minutes, whatever it would be. Some guys just looking to get off. They don't care about how you feel or, the arousal. They just want to put it in, get it out, put it in, squirt, get out. That's it. And there are guys that are like that, and some guys prefer to, they have that intimate, affectionate part, passionate and affectionate, that I'm proud to say that's me. But, hey, I got a passionate, I'm very passionate. I like to be affectionate. It's just, and I am that way in general, though. I'm a very, I'm a soft guy. I am. I went to a lot unless you piss me off. Like,
and then
because I'm gonna fucking throw something at you in a minute. Fucking prick. But yeah. But no, it's just I can see it. Some guy, but like girls are just as bad when it comes to that too. Some girls complain about guys just want to get in, get out. There are plenty of girls that want the same thing. Just give it to me and shut the fuck up. So, but I do like the fact that if your significant other says they don't feel good or have a headache, sex is the solution.
Handyman handles with care.
That I've known for years.
In a survey in Glamour magazine, 75% of the readers fantasize about their man dressing up as a fireman. So
a fireman?
Everybody loves a fireman.
Apparently, women turned on by a fireman. So,
I like firemen, but I think a cop is sexier.
More heavily armed.
I know a guy that, I think Byron knows him too. There's a gentleman who, I won't say by name, but he lives out in the Boston area, and he works like carpentry or something. And he had posted a picture. He's in a white wife beater shirt with a tool belt on, and the guy he's athletic, very well. He's like chiseled, And,
Yum.
A handsome guy, and you look in the comments, right? And I think one woman said something like, "Come on over, there'll be something broken in a few minutes."
Yep. Is that ding ding?
I was just trying to figure out how to break something.
No. But no, this guy is a brother of, it's a brother of somebody we worked with both of them. But yeah, the guy was completely, Byron's referring to a guy we call Ding Ding. We were out, this is another guy who was very well chiseled, good looking guy. All the chicks were like turning heads for him, and he was completely oblivious to it.
Didn't even notice it. Some girls walked into a sign and just crash.
Yeah. And they're just staring at him. Cougars were drooling for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he was ironing his goddamn T-shirt before we went out that night. Remember that?
Yep. Oh yeah, he irons everything. Yeah.
You told me about that before.
Yeah. And he'd be standing there looking at nighttime with his sunglasses on, and we got into Coyote Ugly because I lied and said that he was the fourth string quarterback for the New England Patriots.
let him in because he fit the bill, though. You know what I mean?
The beaded shirt, the jeans, the designer jeans.
Let's see. I got
handyman wants to dress up like a cop for you, Kelsie, and that way you can hold his billy club.
The lucky for guys, 75. We almost lost Kelsie for a minute.
Yeah. Give me a second here. I'll try to find that window.
75% of men always reach orgasm while making love, but the ladies aren't so great in that category, reporting only 29% have an orgasm through penetrative sex. The majority of women reach orgasm through clitoral stimulation rather than vaginal. So
you said vaginal.
Hey, it was right there. So it's all about multitasking for the women. So 75% of men get off. I can't believe it's only 75%.
The rest are faking it.
Yeah. But only 29% of women have an orgasm through sex. So yeah, that's why.
That's true, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's why the guys tend to have to work them a little longer. You know what I mean? Do other things, whether orally, with their mouth or tongue,
but
or
a lot of women,
or the fingers and vibrators.
A lot of women don't achieve orgasms during sex, though, and the reason why they don't is because a lot of women, when they start to get that intense feeling, make a man stop.
Oh.
They think that is orgasm.
Yeah.
They never let it follow through.
Right, yeah.
I can't even tell you how many women I've spoken to that thought they've had an orgasm.
Yeah.
Because, they start getting that trembly feeling and that really intense feeling, but they never, and they're like, oh my God, I had to make him stop. I was orgasming so hard, and I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't even reach the orgasm.
Right, if you stop.
That was, that was just the beginning of it. Follow through.
Go ahead, describe what a full orgasm would be. All the way through. I mean, like you said, you start to get the trembling, and then, like you said, some girls probably at that point start maybe freak out. I got to stop, whatever.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, because when you're starting to reach an orgasm,
yeah,
obviously you get the first initial, it feels good, and then you're really starting to get wet. Then all of a sudden you feel like your body start to tense up a little bit. Then you start the trembling. That's normally when you catch a girl gripping onto things.
Yeah.
She's gripping onto your back. She's gripping onto the bed sheet. She's holding your hair.
Yeah.
Whatever is possible. Then, when she starts clenching her thighs around you, and just pushing herself up into you or whatever, that's normally where she's having the most intense feeling. You can't even control your body function at that time,
Yeah.
You're just totally into it. And then you finally reach the actual orgasm where it's just, I'm thinking it probably feels the same as a man's orgasm. When you finally come, you finally get off, and it just feels like a volcano erupting, the clouds have parted and the sunshine shining down, and
Now, do you think is it almost a punishment though, that it's harder or longer for a woman to get off than for a man?
I think it's
or unfair. I guess unfair would be a better way to put it.
I think
Mother Nature's way of making it unfair.
But see, here's the thing, though. I think that all depends on a woman, too. Because when a woman is totally into her body and knows her body, I think once a woman has completely achieved an orgasm to its full entirety, and she knows her body, I think a woman can get off a lot easier. A lot of women, it may take them, a half hour, 45 minutes before they can finally get off.
Yeah.
Me, you give me a half hour, 45 minutes, I've got off 8 times already. You know, I masturbate in a minute.
But I guess
I'm not kidding though.
But as you said, because you experienced yourself, you know.
Yeah, I just know what feels good. I know what I like, and you've got to be vocal too. Like that's most of the time when a woman's not getting off during sex, they blame the man all the time.
Yeah.
But it's partially a woman's fault too, because if you're vocal in bed and you tell a man, men are creatures of pleasure. Okay?
Come here, do it.
Yeah.
they want you to feel good, even though a lot of guys don't come off as wanting to please a woman, whatever. They do. Most men want to please you. And so if you and most men like to be told what to do, you know, in bed anyways, you know. Not on the outside,
not
but,
Rizzo.
But in bed, a lot of them do, you know, in a sexy way.
Right.
You know, so if you have a guy who's like going down on you and he hits a spot that feels good, tell him that spot feels good. If he's like way off, move him over a little. You know, adjust your body. You know, like no, over, up, down. You know, talk dirty, girls. Men love it. You know.
Well, but like you said, though, you know, some girls they shy away from it. Like, you know, they start to freak out because they don't know what's going to happen. You know, so they'll stop. You know, they don't know it's a sign. No, that's where you keep going. You know.
Well, I think a lot of women are scared. A lot of women are more scared to get off orally than actual intercourse.
Yeah.
And that's because they're scared of a few things. One, women are scared that if they come too hard and too much, then a man's going to be turned off by like how wet they get.
Yeah.
Okay. Some women think that if they get off, that it's like pee and it's going to smell.
Yeah. I guess the concern is that, you know, basic hygiene concern. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, and so a lot of women, especially when it comes to oral sex, they don't want to let it go that far.
Yeah.
Because they're embarrassed of it or they're scared of it, you know. But if a guy's not going to be down there trying to make you come if he doesn't want you to come.
Well, like you said earlier, you know, go ahead, give him instructions or whatever. Handyman Huber said, yeah, I don't mind. That's hot. I don't mind instructions. You know, and a lot of guys probably wouldn't. I mean, some guys probably would. They might find offensive. You don't think I know what the fuck I'm doing? Well, yeah, obviously you don't.
Yeah, but you don't even have to. You don't even have to do it. See, that's another thing is, too, a lot of girls don't give instructions because they don't want to hurt a man's ego. But if that's the case, if you know that you're with a guy who's going to be butthurt if you tell him, like, you're in the...
Hello?
Hold on 1 second, Kelsie.
No.
Yeah, check your connections there. I think your computer booted the sound again. Kels, still there? Uh-oh. Well, I think we lost...
Let's see if I still got sound.
Okay.
No, I got sound.
Good sound. We lost Kelsie. I don't know if she got booted or what.
No, she's still on the... The connection says it's still open.
Yeah.
But
I wonder if her phone died. That would justify the... it would take a minute for a disconnect. Well, anyway, that was... you know, you're right. The instructions would help. It would help a lot of guys in the long run, you know, because then... You know, girls, they leave unhappy. Well, you know what? You should have said something beforehand or during or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And rather than leave the guy, like, you know, feeling like he didn't do good or falsely that he did good, that would be the issue. You know, I mean, don't tell, you know, no guy wants to be misled that, yeah, he did good, blah, blah, blah. Only because he didn't. Yeah, he might leave thinking, oh, yeah, he did a great job because that's what you told him. But guys don't want, you know, guys want, in my mind, guys want the truth. Did I suck? Was it good? How can I do it better? You know, there's nothing wrong with telling the guy how to do it better. if that's going to make you happier, the girl happier, because if the girl's happy, the guy's happy. Hey, Kelsie.
Definitely.
And you're back.
Yeah, no, I could hear you guys. You guys just couldn't hear me.
Yeah, just flickered.
But yeah, no, like I was saying, if you've got a guy who you think is going to be butthurt by telling him, like, oh, not right there, move over a little bit, then use your body to move over a little bit. Yeah. You've got, hold on 1 second, let me just, move my body,
Right.
And just move yourself a little bit. Move over yourself. If you are having sex in a position and it doesn't feel good and you're not liking that position, guys don't like a dead fuck anyways. Get up and change the position.
You know what? I bet. Well, you're right. Most guys don't like a dead fuck, but I bet there are some guys out there that wouldn't care. Right? I think about it. They wouldn't care if you just lay there so he can, so he can get off.
It's just weird.
It is weird, but I mean, but we're not talking about you or I. We're talking about there are those guys out there that you don't care if you participate or not. Just shut up and let me do my thing and we'll be done. And we know guys like that, Yeah.
He seems to be coming up a lot tonight.
All right, so I have a question for you guys.
Yeah, what you got?
What is... So I know a lot of men like a girl to be on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the big fascination with a girl on top?
You could just kick back and relax for a bit,
Is that really what it is? Because that's what I always thought it was, just a man being lazy.
No. To me, I like a girl on top facing me because like I said before, very passionate, affectionate. I love the hugs and kisses, and I like to see him play with things, So that would be my reason for that.
Because I know there are some guys that are so if their girlfriend may not be into it or they may feel uncomfortable with it, and they're actually adamant, no, get on top.
Yeah.
And I've heard that from a lot of my friends that have asked why is it that a man always insists that a girl get on top, and I always thought it was because they were being lazy.
Sometimes you just need a different point of view.
Yeah. Well, I look at it as with a woman being on top, and right there now, Big Diesel says it right. I like to see the pleasure, and the boob play is good.
Boob. Did you
boob
say?
Play.
You just said booby.
Boobies, whatever. The boobies. What's wrong with boobies, right? See, she's saying it. Boobies. Not wrong with boobies.
Yeah.
Boobies.
What do they call it? I believe it was.
Allie say, no, you guys couldn't handle the truth. It would make you feel less like a man in going into whether or not we need the instructions and stuff. I disagree. I mean, but some men would have a difficulty with it.
I think the instructions help because every woman is different.
Yep,
every woman likes different things.
Yeah.
And we're talking, one girl's going to like one thing, another girl's going to like another, and one is just not going to like anything you do.
Or you can have a girl like me that every spot is her horny spot.
Oh, yeah, right? I mean, you rub between her, pinky finger or whatever, and she's getting all turned on. Just rub her the right way. Yeah. A survey in Glamour magazine, 75% of readers said they would rather sleep with just one man in a lifetime over 100 men, although 25% of those readers said they'd rather sleep with 100 men over their lifetime than be stuck with just one. I don't know.
Well, they say variety is the spice of life.
I wouldn't want...
Do tell,
100
Kelsie.
men. God, stumped.
Legend has it, on average, men think about sex every 7 seconds.
That's legend.
Thank you.
I don't know. I mean, I think, obviously not every 7 seconds, because, you might have something from work on mind, so...
Sex.
It's sex. She's going to say it's sex.
7 seconds.
But I bet it averages out to 7 seconds, because then after a little while, you're going to go to bed.
Dying laughing.
And she's loving it. you're going to go to bed in a little while, and you're going to spend, a half hour thinking about sex. So that would average it out to sex. There's Kelsie just letting us know when she's thinking about sex.
It's every 3 seconds for Kelsie. She's
yeah. What are you talking about?
Sex.
Glamour magazine says
sex.
70% of readers preferred a romance over a raunch. What do you think? I think girls in general, females like to be romance.
Yep.
They it comes back to the whole affectionate passion.
I like raunchy romance.
Raunchy romance. Oh, you're great.
There is room for that.
Yeah, you're great. This is you're so nice. All right, let's go back to room fuck. All right.
Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room.
But see, I absolutely love to be treated. I love the romantic side of things. You know, I love that. I'm definitely one of those that likes my hand held and my car door opened and, just like flowers and, stuff like that. Like, I love all stuff like that. But, slam me up against the wall and fuck me like crazy? Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you can open my car door for me. You can bring me flowers and whatever and hold my hand on our way up to the hotel room as we open the door, and then you slam me up against the wall.
Yeah, back in the chat there a while back, Big Diesel. I think Gizzard spanked it so hard he passed out because he heard Kelsie. That was a little while ago, but...
let's see. But you see, like, what woman in the middle of things would want to have you stop and give a goddamn play-by-play? It's not... I can see what Allie's trying to say, but we're not talking about like a play-by-play. Okay, here, do this, do that.
Yeah, here's my clit. Lick it to the left,
right,
lick it to the right.
Yeah,
nobody wants that.
No, right. If you're going to do that, then, just get up and leave. It's just not even going to be worth it. But just say, no, I don't like this position. I'd rather do this position, or, that feels good. Let the guy know when it feels good. That type of thing. Big deal.
I've definitely... Sorry.
I was going to say, big deal. Gentle foreplay followed by crazy ass sex. Romance is nice, but so is a good fuck. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
But so as far as telling a guy what to do or showing him what feels good, hell, men are also visual. So when all else fails, okay, and you can't get a guy to get it right, then you lay back and you're like, I just want to have you watch me play with myself,
Yeah.
And then you just rub yourself, and then right when you're ready to come, you grab him and throw his face down there.
But again, how many, finding those women that like to do that, sit there, I want to play with myself while you watch, and then like you said, physically grab and then face fuck them, But
yeah, see, I'm the type of I like to actually masturbate and have a guy jerk himself off at the same time and have him rub himself on me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
Yeah,
how do they even miss this movie? Huh?
That's pretty graphic there.
I was just gonna say we went totally graphic right now.
How did I ever miss this movie, man? Deep Throat.
You'd never heard of that?
No, the most successful X-rated movie.
Yeah. It was in all the theaters back in the day. Now I'm showing my age.
What?
I remember that. It was when we... that was a rated X movie that was back in the 70s.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Gerard Damiano's
Yeah,
Deep
there's
Throat.
actually on Netflix right now, there's a Linda Lovelace.
No.
Is the whole story behind it is... this woman goes to the doctor, tries to figure out why she can't achieve orgasm, and the doctor looks into her mouth and says, "Oh, your clitoris is in your throat.
Oh.
And then they kind of...
Okay.
That's fucked up, right? Yeah.
But the Linda Lovelace story is on, I think it's on Netflix. And it was a really good story. It was a really interesting story.
Only you would find that stuff.
Well, yeah. Again, I like to keep myself well educated.
60% of women would rather find, when they unzip his pants, would rather find a pencil over a button mushroom.
Absolutely.
A button mushroom.
Yeah.
Well, the male phallus.
The
male phallus. It's an ugly thing. Yeah, I wouldn't want to look at one of those. If someone came at me and someone came at me and put one of them in my face, I'd be, get that out of my face. What are you doing?
They're not beautiful creatures.
It's the female form is much better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, vaginas are ugly too.
Well, now, see, we can go. There's a question we can end off here with is...
Oh, yeah, we're coming to the end of the show, aren't we?
Shaved or not shaved?
Oh, this is
completely,
a question...
absolutely shaved.
That you... All the time.
Hardwood floors.
This is a bumper standard right here.
Hey... Some guys like
gardening or letting having a conservation meadow, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, in my experience, that there's a whole gamut right there. You know, but I'm seeing. I don't want to say it. I'm seeing nowadays, but. I mean, recently, it seems as though everybody's doing it.
Tammy Tucci just checked in.
Hey, Tammy, how are you?
So, yeah, I guess, hardwood floors or grassy area. I think, to me, hardwood floors, that's my preference,
Yeah, I would definitely say, if not shaven... Definitely very well trimmed down.
Yep. Yeah, none of that.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when you're trying to be romantic and you finish what you're doing and then you come up and you're pulling the, and then you got to go brush your teeth because you got like hair stuck up and in there.
Oh, you're an asshole.
And then what's
that
even worse.
That would be the reason why I wouldn't kiss a man later.
What's even worse is when you're going. You got that hair in the back of your throat.
Oh shit!
Not
yeah, I mean, nobody wants to spit out pubes, No. Same thing with the guys. They shouldn't need to trim that forest down,
and it's cleaner.
Big Diesel, 70s Afro, yeah, right, it's cleaner.
So
70s Afro Bush.
Now, for the women, is manscaping good? Or do you like the ball? Do you like the ball fro?
Right, exactly. Bald.
I would prefer very well trimmed. Okay. I don't like it completely bald.
No, because then it looks freakish.
Like everything gone, because that just looks like a freaking 10-year-old little boy.
But you want it down where you two aren't going. Right.
Correct.
Right.
I don't want to have to dig to find anything. And I'm definitely a balls in the mouth type of girl.
Oh.
So I definitely don't like a big hairy thing going on, But I also don't want to find bare wood.
Yeah. Yeah, I need bare wood because, it's like kind of, I'm almost like bringing you too young, I think, like a boyish if you're shaved, completely shaved.
Yeah.
Right, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
There's thoughts, and I'm not good with them.
Well, it looks even worse when you got a guy who has like hair on his chest or whatever, and then he's completely bald, and then he's got hairy legs.
Yeah, right. It's everything's hairy except for right there.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Hey,
you got more hair on your asshole than you got.
Hey, baby, let me pull down my pants, and you can see that right there.
Hi, how are ya?
Okay, so listen.
Yes.
So, both of you guys obviously manscape, correct?
Well, from time to time.
Yeah, well, you have to.
Yeah, otherwise it just gets out of control. It's like, it's like, what was it, wild grass?
Yeah, I'm like this old garden,
Okay.
Okay.
So now here's a question that I have. Now, are you guys hairy people? Like, are you a hairy person? Like, if you didn't manscape, would it grow crazy?
I mean, not enough to braid.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be braid stuff. And, like, I'm not, I'm not, as a guy myself, I'm not that hairy. I think Byron's probably a little hairier than me, but I'm not that hairy. I'm not the carpet kind of guy. I don't have the carpet.
You're kind of Velcro, man.
I am Velcro.
Okay.
I've been in a pool with you.
Very weak Velcro.
I could see, your hair on your
very
back.
Weak. Not much different. That's the thing.
I could save your life by holding on to that. If you were to
Okay.
fall off of a cliff
So
or
when
something.
you manscape, do you have to trim butt hair also?
No. Yeah.
Like, do men generally have to do that? Because you always hear about how men have hairy asses. I've always wondered, like, do men have to trim
my
their
bum
ass
is
hair?
fuzzy, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Keeps them warm during the winter.
You have a fuzzy bum.
We're in New England.
Fuzzy bum.
Keeps you those cold winter nights. You can just snuggle up.
Handyman Uber, I guess he shaves his ass. I don't know. I'd be worried about that. I'd be itchy as hell. I think. I couldn't.
Yeah, you imagine having a razor nick you there.
Oh yeah, I get it. It's not getting ingrown hairs and shit. Oh yeah.
Well, like when you go to get waxed, like you do a bikini wax or you do a Brazilian wax. Like, so you do the Brazilian wax, they wax from your belly button to your asshole. Shoot.
Oh. Yeah.
Straight down. Shoot, they take it off.
Big Diesel, no trimming ass hairs. Yeah, you can't trim the ass hairs. I think that brings on more problems. If you're a woman and you have a lot of ass hairs, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to trim that. I know. Is that a double standard? Yeah, it is. And I think that's a good topic for next week. Is some of the double standards, and
we should write that shit down.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna write down double standards.
All right.
I want a piece of that.
All right. We are going to call it a night here, Kelsie. Thank you for joining us, everyone in the chat room. Thank you so much for your input. And we will be back next week. I don't know.
I hope so.
I have no idea when Byron's off. His schedule is like more screwy than anybody. So, all right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Tammy Tucci, check her out. Check everybody. Handyman Uber, Black Dog Radio Show. Right now, you can go over to Late Night with Mr. Ed, catch some of his conversation. I know I'm going to. And just follow our friends and keep a wave going.
All right, you've been listening to the Wicked Pisses Show. I'm Byron.
I'm Bumpa.
And I'm Kelsie.
Of course, Kelsie.
And Allie in absentia. So.
And we're going to play you out with a little bit of Hard Number 9, our house band, with Don't Say It's Over. We'll see you next week. You've been listening to the Wicked Pisses Show, a Studio 5 production.
I'm telling you, things will get better. And that everything. Whoa, and everything gonna be okay. Don't say it's over until it's over. Look at what we've done. It takes a
You're listening to the Wicked Pussy Show. If you're not listening to us, you don't know what the fuck you're missing.